All right, everyone. It is a dawn of a new age for Street Fighter, but we are still on the same live channel, PlayStation. We're here to talk about some Street Fighter 6. We're done with Street Fighter 5 now. We're going to be talking about some Street Fighter 6 from here on out, so hopefully you guys stick with us and join us for the ride the whole way through. I'm going to be one of your commentators tonight, Jammers, and alongside me is fellow manga reader, fellow Manon lover. What do we call you these days? I don't know. Give us a name. What do we call you these days?
I mean, those work too, but you can just call me Marian. I am so thankful to be here with Jammers. Yes, we are here for the PlayStation Cup for Street Fighter 6, and this is, remind me again, it's like top 8 for the Europe region.
Yep, it is the PlayStation Cup top 8 for the European players. There will be one for North America, I think a little bit later today, or maybe another day. I could be wrong. But yes, we need to remind you guys, first of all, one of the channels we are on is the YouTube. And to make sure you stick to everything regarding PlayStation Esports, you can head on over to the channel and please subscribe. They've been putting out some content. They're putting up the match archives to all the tournaments they've been doing on streaming here. So please subscribe to this channel. You don't want to miss the content they put on there. They put some cool trailers up as well. So make sure you subscribe to youtube.com/@PlayStation Esports there. Now, of course, as we do move on, because we are having a tournament, let's break down the format for you guys. Things have been changing over the past month or so because it's a new game. That means a new format. So it is open qualifiers that lead to the top 8. And this is what we are doing today. We are calling the action over the top 8. It is double elimination, the standard stuff that you guys are used to seeing. However, we used to do best of 3 up until the respective finals, which was best of 5. We are doing best of 5 the whole way through. Street Fighter 6 is a very fast game, and there's been a lot of controversy regarding should it be first to 2 or first to 3. Guess what? PlayStation are 10 steps ahead and said we're just going to do best of 5 the whole way through. That includes the grand final bracket reset as well. We're going to be interested with that there. But then, Marine, talk about the prize pool. What are the guys playing for?
Oh man, there is a lot of goodies here. Of course, we do have monetary prizing, and we also have the Evo merch, considering that Evo is literally next weekend. So we're super excited to see what's going to go down in Evo. But first off, first place, we got $500 with Evo merch. Second place, $300 for Evo merch. Third place, $150. Fourth place, $150. And of course, all pricing's in USD. At first I was like, wait, is it dollar or is it in euros, right?
No, that is a legitimate question. They'll be doing it by USD, I believe. But we did just get word from the voice of reason. So regarding the Evo merch, there is a hoodie included, a shirt, and a beanie. If you don't want the hoodie, myself and Marina are looking to get a new one. So if you don't want those, you can hand those over to us.
Fall is literally right around the corner. So if you're giving them out, I don't know what to tell you. Just stay bundled up. And plus, who doesn't love sweaters?
Brilliant stuff here. But yes, that is the prizing. Let us actually move on to the bracket itself. So we have all these players in attendance. So up first, we should be having Jones going up against Rakenhat. I think I butchered that name. I am going to pronounce that better over the course of today's stream. And of course, we've got iSdd, or I'm the Daddy, aka the General. He's going to be going up against Wally West. We've also got Spiderflies going up against H-Dope. And we got STG K-Top, that sounds like a Call of Duty weapon, going up against Semi28. We did get word as well. We actually are going to shuffle one of these matches around because we did have a little bit of a waiting issue before. All these matches will be played. We're just going to swap one or two of these matches around. So I think we're going to be getting H-Dope and Spiderflies before iSD's match. So if you're here to watch iSD, do not worry. Get comfortable. You will be seeing the General very, very soon. Any favorites for you today, Marina, at all?
I kind of like Jones. I always like watching him play, especially in Street Fighter 5. His Ken was the most boring Ken that I've ever seen, but he played him in a way where his reactions were on deck. So I'm really excited to see him play in 6 because I don't think I haven't stopped by in his stream in a while, but he's my fan pick for sure.
Okay. Probably one of the reasons you haven't seen him stream in SF6 is because he's barely been streaming. That's probably
that
why.
Is true,
but he is coming back to actively streaming and actively competing. But I do like that. I got to agree with you, but I think iSD might take the tournament. We will get to that point if it does happen. But please, as myself and Marine discuss about who's winning the favorites. What you guys can do is discuss it in the Discord. So head on over. Archie, I tell a lie. You got to go and actually go to compete.playstation.com first to sign up if you actually haven't been to partake in some of these tournaments and you do want to partake in these tournaments as well. They happen around the clock. They happen probably once or twice a month. And get involved in this stuff, man, because there's tournaments happening each and every day. PlayStation are getting in on the action as well. So head on over to compete.playstation.com to find out more info, and make sure you have a PlayStation, guys. Like, just do that. It makes it easier for everybody. But now, as I was saying, you guys can also have the chat about who your favorites would be to win the tournament in the PlayStation Discord. And this is where all the players congregate, and then they discuss about tournaments. They obviously build friendships. They get more sparring partners, so on and so forth. But you can join the PlayStation Discord to find out regular updates of esports events, the articles, videos, and meet with other players to improve your game. You can click that link below, or sorry, you can highlight that link and then put it in your browser and it should take you directly there. Or you can do the 2023 way and scan the QR code. So pull out your Android, pull out your iPhone, and scan the QR code, and it'll take you directly to the Discord. Everyone's got a Discord these days, so make sure you join the PlayStation Discord.
Man, you're really living in the future. Like, I remember, just like typing the link letter by letter, and I just like mess up on like one letter. Like, oh, dang.
No, you know what? I still kind of do that sometimes, but it's mainly for when I'm trying to buy certain things online. And friend sends the link and it doesn't quite work for my phone, so I go, right, open up the browser, type this in. And you remember, you have to do the capital letters, lowercase, the numbers, and all that jazz.
Yeah, it's case sensitive. Like, yep.
It's just long. It's long. Crazy. All right, so let us kick things off with our first match. Should be Marine's favorite. Jones is stepping up to the plate, and he'll be going up against Rakenhat here as well. So, if I'm not mistaken, his opponent, Jones, is from Turkey. I believe that is right. I'm looking at our information sheet here. He's from Turkey, but we'll get to that. So, Jones, notorious, and he is very famous for his Ken play. He was arguably the best Ken in Europe at one point, until, at least in the UK, Muscle Noob took over. But Jones is still a fierce competitor. He's been playing multiple characters in Street Fighter 6. He says he doesn't main Ken, but we don't believe him. So we're just going to say he's a Ken main. And you can see all his socials and his Twitch stream right there, age 26. But then his opponent, I actually lack information on this person.
Oh, yeah. So we have Rakenhat. Of course, a Guile player, and of course their secondary is Ryu. You know, I really like the Guile pick just because like Guile has been like a very dominant character, so I'm actually really excited to see how Rakenhat's going to play Guile. 43, yo, an OG. That's actually really tight. You know, I always love seeing like old heads getting into like the newer fighting games, and they're like, hey, I'm gonna put you back in your place, kid. You know, and like he's playing Guile, so that's kind of like perfect for him. He is from Turkey, and of course you can catch his stream at twitch.tv at Rakenhat.
So, as Marine said, just to elaborate, it's interesting. The men of 40 plus pick Guile for some strange reason. It's reminiscent of the 1990s, and it seems to work. Don't worry, this man hasn't really changed. He's got an extra special move in Sonic Blade, but Flash Kick and Sonic Boom essentially still work the same way. But yes, we're going to be looking at our first match here. It is first to 3 wins. Ken versus Guile. Angry Bird and a few other Ken players have said that this is arguably Ken's hardest matchup. Ooh. However, our Lord and Savior thinks Guile is not even that good. And I was like, what? Are you trolling us?
I always feel like, you know, the Japanese FGC, like obviously like they're super good, and then I think the way that they're so skilled at the game, they can just like say like whatever about the tier charts and just say now like, oh, this is like not a bad matchup for Ken. It's like, what? Are you sure about that? You sure about that? But honestly, like we'll probably get into it, see how that actually folds. But yeah, I don't know. Like if you say that Ken's a really good matchup, or no, sorry, a bad matchup against Guile. I mean, like, I feel you. I honestly feel you. I hate Guile.
Well, here's the thing, right? As soon as Guile gets his Sonic Boom game, like, actually in motion and kicking off, it's actually hard for Ken to get in without taking the risks right now. And we do see that here with Jones right now. Already got Raken in the corner. Gonna go for the Jinrai follow-up. Step kick.
Man. Oh, there it is, and there's the wall splat. I was actually looking for the drive impact into the corner because that's something that you also have to be mindful of. going for the OD flash kick.
All right, perfect parries, goes for the EX Fireball, and then runs behind it with Drive Rush, but Raikon actually took his EX Fireball out, and he's going to get chipped by the Jinrai kicks. That's going to be round 1 to Jones.
Yeah, and that is super unfortunate, because isn't the Jinrai kick a, like, plus? Correct me if I'm wrong there, because I know for a fact that you could probably counteract with it, but it's just so hard to punish.
So he was in Burnout, so the frame data does slightly change.
Oh,
depending on what version he did. It might have been the light version, so he could have made it plus, I think. I have to double check the frame data. But right now, Sonic Boom is actually causing a bit of havoc here for Jones, but gets the punish counter stand hard kick. Gonna go for the Jinrai follow-up to Shoryuken.
Yep, going for the super just to get out of that situation, especially in like the very first round. He does not want to get wall splat. It's just one more. Going for the super as well. Parry.
He's dead. Yeah, this is going to be the round. He's done. That's it. Level 3 is going to close it out. And there you have it. Game 1 going to Jones. He goes with the overwhelming strategy and ends with the level 3. This is what he does.
That was actually super clean.
Oh, no, of course. Like, he knows what he needs to do. If he needs to have a haphazard approach and be overly aggressive to get in on his opponents, and the drive system allows him to do that, then so be it. Dragon Lash already.
Yep, flash kick is something so scary to jump at Guile, because you gotta accept the flash kick, you gotta expect an anti-air. You did an anti-air there. I think it's the commentator's curse, but it does not matter. Jones going in for the drive impact. On a side switch once more.
He's got the stylistic combos with the Dragon Lash with a flash kick. When is it going to come? That's the question. And he does a wake-up jab instead. Raken's really struggling here. Now, he needs to be careful throwing Sonic Booms in the corner, because he did get drive impacted before. And even if he blocked in time, he would get wall splat. Now he's got real estate to work with now.
Ooh, drive impact into that string, but Jones read him like a buck, jumping over. And of course, like, he's keeping his distance very near Raken. Oh no, misses the punish off the drive reversal.
That looked a bit too far and difficult. He's going to activate Solid Puncher here, flash kick, and then he can just send him away. Yeah, just send him away. But he's holding parry before he gets the chance to get back in. This is huge. I don't think he's going to do level 2, though. He has to hold this.
Oh no! Yeah, misses the meaty overhead. Unfortunate. And that's, like, really scary, too, because, like, when you're thinking that you're in burnout mode and you're in the corner once more, it's like you want to do everything you can to get out of that corner, but Raken definitely came in clutch.
Yeah, he's holding his ground here very well, Marine. Oh, tried to do Bazooka Knee, wasn't spaced enough. He should do Drive Rush Bazooka Knee when he gets the chance as well, though. That's a very powerful tool.
Ooh, the little shimmy. Jones is not taking the bait whatsoever. Yes. OD flash kick, smart.
Oh, and he popped out EX Sonic Cross just to negate the EX Hadouken because of the priority system, and that's going to be the round. EX Jinrai taking it. Oh, boy. Let's see, he's at a super meter disadvantage here. Nice anti-air. But one combo from Jones. Is he going to spend it? Not yet. Full splat.
Oh, yep, just adding more pressure into it. Oh, tries to go for the meaty overhead. Yep, OD flash kick. Oh, that's it. That's it.
That's it. He's done again. That's going to be 2-0 to Jones in this first of 3 set. And what the problem is right now is Raken's making a decision. Jones is basically playing frame tight, hyper aggressive to make sure that OD flash kick is the only answer you can do in half these situations. But what Raken's not doing is he's not implemented wake up parry, which is to mix things up. Oi, what a start.
Yeah, it's like, you know, he is just throwing out Sonic Booms as much as possible just to keep his spacing, but we've seen so many times where he does that, but he ends up in the corner in a split second. So I wonder if he's going to try to find ways to, you know, implement a newer gameplay, but Jones is sticking to what he's doing.
No, you're correct. The thing is, it's like, despite having, he might have a strategy, he might be actually executing it as we speak, his plan A, Raken, but like Jones is not giving him the light of day to make those correct adjustments. He has to force himself to play defense and be second best in a lot of these departments. What a slam down.
Oh no, it looked like Raken definitely had it in his favor. Yes, there you go. Raken looking pretty good. Yeah, you know, I really like how he probably stopped throwing booms. He tried to pressure more around Jones because Jones was coming to him instead.
This is the thing, like, he's playing old traditional guard, good flash kick anti-air there, but he can go forward because of the drive system. Like, I think he's worried to, like, kind of splurge meter where he feels it's not necessarily going to work. Almost got the jump in there with the roundhouse.
Oh, no anti-air. Oh, no. Probably hit the wrong thing, but this is going to be a big punish. Let's go.
That was weak. He could have got something a lot better there. I'm not sure if he knows the optimal punish there, Raken, but we'll take it regardless.
Yeah, I always take that rather than like having like no damage, you know?
Of
so
course.
It's better than nothing, but yeah, you're probably right. It needs to be more optimized.
That's gonna be punished. No, okay,
Oh, no!
right. So that's happened twice now, and I just think that's a distance issue. Alright, pressure being applied. He's in burnout here, and he had to flash kick. Good choice. A very reckless flash kick, but if he can take this game, this will be huge. No, he done it too early. He done the Sonic Hurricane too early, and he could lose the round because of it.
Oh, goes for the reset instead. But this is gonna be over. Just one more. Yes.
Spend it. Yes, he will. CA Shoryu Reppa's gonna close out the round, and this was integral because it puts Jones at match point. Now the thing is, Raken had the good idea with the Sonic Hurricane as a defensive option, but he done it at a predictable time, way too early. Let's see if he can still like fight tooth and nail for this game, Marine.
Alright, nice anti-air. Yeah, you know, he is throwing that Sonic Boom and also using it as some sort of insurance. Because if he sees Jones jump at him, he's going to try to anti-air, just not the flash kick. But Jones is breaking through.
Alright, again, just trying to assess the spacing, gets a crouching medium kick, one of the best medium kicks in the game as a poking tool. He had a good drive reversal. He's got to be careful of a jump coming soon, probably from Jones. Good interruption, that's legit.
Counter, but oh my gosh, Rakenhat is definitely committed to doing the OD flash kicks, but Jones trying to finish this as much as he can. Anti-air, just one more.
Stun's coming. He's gonna stun you. He's gonna try and stun you. Good Sonic, good solid puncher activation. And yeah, you can't do that. You cannot do that.
Oh my god. Wait, so from like what I've just seen there. So Jones, he threw a fireball just to negate the booms that were coming from Raken and was able to get a punish through those. Yo, that's big brain, dude. That's actually really sick.
Essentially what happens is, if you don't know by now, for the viewers at home, there's a projectile priority system put in place in the game. So if you use a regular fireball, the EX version will out-prioritize those. If you use a super, the super will beat the EX version. What happened there was Raken did solid puncher, and then he done regular sonic booms. So which means is if you throw out EX projectile, it will clash with all of the solid puncher projectiles and still keep its durability and win. Now you've seen it happen at a close interaction, which that's what allowed the drive rush follow afterwards. So good observation from Marine's part. But then this is integral for people at home. You need to know that, because even if you have powerful projectile tools, if it's a regular version, an EX version will stump it completely. So please, please, please study up on those. That was good stuff there from Jones.
Jones 3-0. Man, that was actually really sick. You know, we were talking earlier where Ken struggles against Guile. Is that correct?
Yes.
You know, just saying that, I'm just like, I think Jones definitely has labbed most of like the worst matchups for Ken. So I wonder if he's able to kind of like, oh, you know, I remember this, I remember that, and he was able to reign over Raken. But like Raken played pretty well too, because there are instances where how he played Guile was how you're supposed to play Guile, right? You know, throwing sonic booms and trying to zone out your opponent as much as possible. But Jones brought himself over to him because he does not want to wait any further.
Well, no, 100%. And you have to remember, I think the level disparity between those two, it's almost like night and day, because Jones is actually competing at the highest level in Europe. Raken, I haven't seen much of him until today, but I can tell he's been actively playing this game, and I can only see him getting better, especially in a matchup like that. But we must swiftly be moving on. So up next, we should be having an update on looking at the brackets right now, just to show you guys what is going on. So Jones will be progressing to the winners semi-final in today's top 8. So he'll be awaiting the winner of iSdd and Wally West. But our next match should be, if I'm not mistaken, it should be Spiderflies going up against H-Dope. That is what we should be having next. Now, Spiderflies plays Manon. He used to play Nakali in Street Fighter 5, so I kind of get it. I think a lot of people gravitated towards Manon because of obviously the medallion system, and she just seemed intriguing on paper. But Nakali players going over to a full-fledged grappler, a very interesting choice. I think I've got some information here. I don't know if he stated as to why he picked Manon, but no, I do not have any information. All I know is he does pick Manon. But I did. This guy used to pop in my streams when I was streaming actively.
Oh, nice.
Which is pretty cool to see. But his opponent, however, H-Dope. Wow.
H-Dope. Yeah, so we were talking about H-Dope earlier, where he is a twin of K-Top in this top 8 bracket. Apparently they're from Mortal Kombat, and they're very well known in that scene. So, of course, at the age of 24, very young, and coming from Greece. Oh my gosh, like, it's really nice to see a bunch of players from different fighting games come over to play Street Fighter 6. That's how you know that Street Fighter 6 is a good game.
And you know that these people come from a different game. I'm going to break the 4-4 here. Stephanie, don't say a word. You're probably going to be laughing. You didn't tell me he was a JP player. It's all these people that come from different backgrounds just happen to gravitate towards one of the better characters in the game. You didn't tell me that part. But yes, H-Dope is probably going to cause some damage because when there is a new player in the scene, chances are they like JP because he doesn't play like a Street Fighter character. He plays like a Mortal Kombat character. Which is very interesting. And I'll tell you what, because actually, no, Marine, you can tell me this from first-hand experience. I did play Manon for a little bit, but I've heard this is Manon's worst matchup.
You know, a lot of people have made okay, so I'm gonna base it off tier list, and then I'll kind of state my opinion about this matchup. So for tier list wise, a lot of people are saying that this match is slightly even, and I just look at them crazy. Like,
so do I.
Sure, it's even. Like, how is it even? Like, the thing is that Manon has to fight through all those like ghosts, those crystal skies or whatever that JP throws out, and of course, like, you have to use parry to get through those. But once you get to JP, you literally have to list out all the options of what JP is going to do. You know, he has the amnesia. If you were to, you know, try to command grab him, do normals or whatever, you really got to be careful about this. But at the same time, I hate this matchup. I think it's a bad matchup for Manon.
And already, as the game was catching up, I already saw EX Amnesia used, so we've already just seen a big part of the matchup anyway, because one of the arguments for this being even is once Manon gets in, it can be difficult for JP to make the right choice. But as Marine was alluding to, EX Amnesia basically stops everybody in their tracks, and it beats throws. You're talking about beating throws against a grappler. That's her main game plan. If she can't do that, what's she supposed to do?
Yeah, that's why, like she has pretty long-range normals in a way. Like, obviously they're not good to the point where it's like Chun-Li normals, but, you know, she still manages without medals. But as you said before, if she has those medals, it's pretty golden on her end.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, neutral jump, medium punch from JP, one of the best buttons in the game. It actually is the bane.
Right?
It like, Manon can not really do anything about it. It's so difficult to get around. But Spiderflies takes that first round, and despite this being a horrible matchup for Manon, if the player skill gap is different and you don't have a proper understanding of Manon, then she can actually run over you. She can do that. Remember, at the end of the day, she is a grappler, and grapplers should be in a tier of their own, to be honest with you. All right, there's the parries that Marine was talking about before, trying to traverse the Psycho navigation course. This is the driving track.
Oh, no. Oh, I like the parries too. But also, reminder that JP also has a command grab as well, so you want to be careful about that.
I don't know if you've seen the glitch that got removed instantly.
Dude! I was literally cringing internally. Like, why is that even a thing? But yeah, I'm glad that they patched that out.
Perfect parry, but no command grab there to increase the level. He's going to get a hit grab here. That's, okay.
Oh,
good choice from
that's
Spiderflies.
Yeah, that's actually really smart because he's going to put him in burnout state, and this is I'm not sure if it's like a corner carry at all, but like still in the corner. Okay, never mind, still in the corner. No, so just one more hit.
It means if Spiderflies gets the knockdown, which is irrelevant at this point. So that was unfortunate because that was a wasted, in this regard, that was a wasted level 3.
Yeah, I think maybe JP probably could have done like a Super 1 just to utilize the meter into the next round. But that's unfortunate. But you know,
oh no, I was sorry, I was talking about Spiderflies.
Oh, Spiderflies. Oh, okay.
Because he got the level 3 and couldn't win the round off it. Oh dear, this is not looking good. Oh no, full screen. There's the stalagmite.
Yeah, and look at the drive meter as well. You know, coming from Spiderfly, just maybe blocking a couple of hits or so is gonna put him into burnout state. And of course the parry as well. Like, it slowly drains the drive meter, which you have to be careful about.
Oh,
punish counter.
Right, this is done. Nah, next game, this is done. I'm sorry. This is done.
Yikes.
I'm not even being a negative Nelly. I've seen this story before. It's the moment the moment JP sets up the teleport or the dimension, the departure, and he teleports and then he grabs you and it's a punish counter and you put in burnout, it's a wrap. JP is probably the best character when he's put you in burnout. You do not want to do that, and Manon literally has no tool under the sun to deal with that. Unless JP's in your face, makes a mistake, you do level 3. There's nothing she can do about it.
Yeah, and that's the scary fact about JP, and that's how like he excels in so well, where if you're half health and you're in burnout state, consider that GG's, because you're just gonna get chipped over and over again. Or like if JP somehow messes up one of his shadows and you're able to jump over it, boom, like you just got so lucky. It's like you literally won the lottery. But I thought that Spiderflies played pretty well in that match. I do have to agree, probably like using Super 3 like in the corner there. I think it was fine for him to put him in burnout state, but it's kind of like afterwards, like what do you do now? You know, I just think that if you're putting him in burnout state, you could at least try to like trap him with like a medium punch where he's blocking it, and then probably go into drive impact just to get that wall splat. But he could be buffering super. You know, a lot of people have done that before.
Yeah. That is 100% correct. But we're going into game 2 right now. H-Dope, 1 game up. And you know what? The longer this set goes on, the more tiresome it will be for Spiderflies. Which is why I feel in the first of 3 or longer, Manon versus JP, the matchup starts to reveal itself properly in due time. And still trying to parry and get in. It's going to be have to be a random slide, the light degage, or it's going to be a jump roundhouse. It's one of the two. There's the jump. That's it. There it is.
Now we got 2 felonies on deck.
Good parry there, but then that's going to be a conversion into the heavy strike ball. Sets up the departure, drives in, and this is the amazing part about JP. Do not look at him as a zoner. Look at him as a rushdown character that happens to zone. There's a difference.
Yeah, and that's why like the parry tool is so good, to just kind of get through those situations, and then once you follow with your intuition, you can definitely go in like that. And there's the amnesia, jumping away from it, but you're gonna get hit and going back to the same place as you were before.
Lovely juggle. And here's the thing you have to remember as well, and you know this from first-hand experience, Marine. Manon's drive rush is probably one of the shorter ones or the worst ones in the game. But build momentum in Spiderflies right now, level 4. If you can get an anti-air here into the hit grab, I think you can have a very good momentum from this point onwards. Let's see what happens. Why did you jump away?
Back?
Why did you jump away?
You know, it's in that situation where once you have him in the corner, like, don't go anywhere. That's where you want to be. Because obviously you don't want to go back to getting spaced out by JP. But now this is going to be in a world of hurt. Going for the Super 2, but I know for a fact that H-Dope has blocked it.
Damn, that's unfortunate there. Look, I'm with Marine on this one. I don't know why he jumped back. The only thing I can think of is because he tried to do a string and then avoid the crystal coming from the dimension. But I don't think it was close enough to connect. So I don't really agree with the... I don't agree with the jump away, man. I think that game was given away.
I wonder if he was expecting like a wake-up super, but I feel like if you're expecting that, you should just sit there and wait.
And parry as well.
Back and, yeah, parry as well.
All right, going to go for the mix-up here. Goes for the regular throw, back throw for the positional advantage here. Wait for the jump. Oh, dude, I said wait for the jump.
And you mentioned before, like, JP's jump is really good. I know for a fact that, like, if you try to grab him and he just jumps, you're just going to get punished into infinity and beyond. That's why this matchup sucks for Manon. I'm saying it again. Water. It's so brutal.
That's what it is. It's dog water. I'll say that nicely.
Ugh.
There we go. Trying to get a stand medium punch for the frame trap. Good block on the overhead. Into the EX Amnesia already. And he gets the pick up here. Nah, JP's a bad man.
Yeah, he is a scumbag. I'll put it as that.
Come on, grab. There's only level 2 and it's match point here for H-Dope. Oh, man, this is crazy. Oh, you can't... Look, dude. Oh, you're done. Labushka's activate. You're done. Oh, no!
Oh, no, he's not done. He's not done. And that also extinguishes the level 2 super, so that's actually really nice. But now both players are in burnout state, and it looks like Spiderflies is about to be healthy with drive meter. Yeah?
Dash command grab. The stun! Oh, wait. Reset him. You have to reset him. Okay, you didn't reset him. There we go. My guy, you should have reset him. Overhead?
No, that is so unfortunate. Going for the lows. H-Dope taking it 3-0 against Spiderflies. So, one thing, okay, like, I don't like talking about how like what the players should have done, but like in that very last moment, I know for a fact that Spiderflies could have won that round if you were to use Super 1 after using the back fierce, because that definitely would have killed him.
No, okay. First of all, I understand where you come from not saying what players should do. I still have that player drive in me, so I'm like, hang on a minute,
same.
boss. Hang on a minute, boss. If you reset him, you probably wouldn't be able to do it. I do agree with the combo route that you suggested, but I think the funniest thing for me in this regard was the fact that H-Dope woke up with sweep, and he can do that because of EX Amnesia. EX Amnesia allows you to rob a bank and not get punished for it. That's basically the extent of it. It's a brilliant reversal, especially against a character like Manon. But you know what? Well played to H-Dope. That's the first time I have seen him play, and hopefully I get to see him many more times throughout this competitive season of Street Fighter 6.
Yep, so Spiderflies is sent to the losers bracket, so he definitely has another chance to show some more Manon shenanigans. But H-Up really played pretty well as JP, you know how all JP players play. But let's look at the bracket here. So we have AK Jones just sitting and winners just waiting to see who he'll play, which is either I'm Still the Daddy or Wally West. H-Up as well, just sitting there as well, probably going against either K-Top or Semi-28. And then you see Rakenhat and Spiderflies and losers.
All right, so we should be slowly transitioning to our third match, which should be Wally West going up against iSdd, as we mentioned before. So any of the iSdd fans in the chat, he is coming on board now. So iSdd, he is known for his guile, but he's also known for dabbling with as many characters as he possibly can. He's been learning Cammy. Obviously, Rashid came out, so he's actually been grinding a fair bit of Rashid. But Guile is his tried and true character for as long as I've known him as a player. And again, it's actually iSdd is very good at learning video games through there's a word for it, kinesthetic learner, right? That's it. So he's very good at learning things by feel, and if he had to basically slug it out with you in a match, he can do so. And one thing I will always respect iSdd for is he has some of the best Sonic Boom games in the world. He has one of the best Sonic Boom games in the world. I don't care what game you put Guile in, he knows how to set up a Sonic Boom game. And because there's more fireball trap scenarios in Street Fighter 6 because of the drive rush, because of the drive system, it actually makes him even more formidable in a lot of these situations. So we're going to see how his opponent, Wally West, handles that. And funnily enough, I think Wally West actually plays Cammy. Yes!
Cammy indeed. So, Wally West coming in from Turkey. Man, I'm trying to think of all the times that I played against Cammy. Like, she's super different in 6. Like, compared to 5, of course, she had just, like, the basic game plan of just trying to hit confirms and whatnot. Of course, she also had to hit confirms here in 6 as well, but she's really interesting. I feel like she's really fast compared to 5, but I could be wrong. I probably haven't played against a whole lot of Cammy, but she looks really good.
I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't think they could make Cammy fun again after SF5. She was efficient in SF5, but they've actually made her thoroughly entertaining in SF6. 5 options from the hooligan combination, the drive rush system. I like her animations for level 3. She's got some stuff to work with. A highly efficient character. You're looking at 2 of some of the best characters in the game. And some of the things you have to remember in regards to competitive play when it comes to Street Fighter is how does the cast fight Guile? Cammy is no exception to that rule. She does have a fastfall, which means if Wally West sets up the position correctly, she can do hooligan into fastfall to bait a flash kick and get punished. That's one hypothetical. But then, if iSD gets too comfortable throwing projectiles, EX quick spin knuckle can punish it. Let's find out. Oh, speaking of hooligan, goes for the razor slice edge for the bait. Nice. Comes out the corner.
Oh, just going for a little shimmy. Oh, but no with punish, but punishing off the hooligan.
Oh, nice burnout. Good choice there from iSdd, and he's got the punish counter. No stun yet, which means if he gets a knockdown, he can actually stun. Yeah, this is good, actually. Because he can look to actually get the stun now.
Yo, oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't even need the stun. Oh my goodness, I'm still the daddy. That was so sick because like he wanted to keep Wally West into the corner and like he saw that he jumped out. No, Guile's got an air grab.
I think what was even better is because he was actually going to do drive impact for the stun, but because he kept getting punished counter combos, it means, oh, I still have the opportunity to stun you, even though I'm getting all this damage. Just really good observation there from iSdd. It's a step kick, or stand hard kick, I should say.
I really like how Wally West is not wanting to lose his position here, because you think that he would be full screen, but he's really, really close to I'm Still the Daddy here.
But look at the drive gauge there, Marine. That's the problem, and it's going to be crossfire somersault. I think he's going to have a spec of drive gauge to work with. Don't throw Sonic Boom, iSdd. Yeah, don't throw one.
Don't do it. Yeah, he's buffering it.
Yeah, I don't know what Wally West's reactions are like, but let's see if he can get some sort of confirmation of the quick spin knuckle. This is huge. And he watch out! No,
no DP! Oh no, gets hit by the overhead. I'm Still the Daddy. He kept his composure, going 1-0 over Wally West. Yo, when I saw him do like the back jump, I was hoping that Wally West might have done, you know, like a regular DP to get him knocked out of there. But looks like Wally West is starting headstrong. Oh,
well
flash
done.
Kick.
Yeah, no, good flash kick, because iSD might have snuffed out the ink effect from the drive impact, because it looks very similar to quick spin knuckle, and Cammy players do that near the corner. So again, his situational awareness right now is through the roof, iSD.
So drive impact. Yep, just to kind of push you away. But now I'm Still the Daddy is in burnout. Both players are in burnout.
But here's the thing, iSD put himself in burnout on his own volition. I'd rather players do that than do it on their opponent's terms. I'd rather that happens. Alright, backs away, jumping away again. iSD, I think he's going to recover just after. At the same time, this is huge. Flash kick again.
Oh my gosh, he's been so successful with those OD flash kicks.
Like, do you know what?
Every time.
His success rate on flash kicks in general are super high. Wall strike, this is the round. That's the round.
Oh, that was actually really cool.
Make the investment. I like that. The return of investment, the ROI coming in and taking the round for Wally West.
Oh, stops the drive rush in between, and now back into that. Going into the drive impact collision. I'm Still the Daddy. He's going to get some big damage out of this.
He doesn't go for the flash kick extension, just pops out a heavy sonic blade for the active frames, just in case. Here comes the conversion. Forward throw there from Wally West. This is looking strong here.
Nice anti-air. I kind of like, you know, just a regular anti-air instead of the DP.
Oh, he's dead. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Delta Red Assault. He's done. Ooh.
Man, Wally West looking pretty clean too. Okay.
How about that? Staying in the dogfight, making it one apiece here. And this is it. I like the back and forth between these kind of characters. And what I would want to see is these two make the slight adjustment. So if Wally West can bait out some flash kicks from iSD, gets huge damage, but then iSD finds out what makes Wally West panic on defense, because he's already been able to lock him down in a lot of situations and capitalize that really well. Just slight adaptations from the both of them.
Oh, there we go. Yep, drive impact just to get out of the corner situation. And the side switch, which is so smart. OD flash kick, like you mentioned before, his flash kicks are on point. I feel like it's like a 100% like win rate of doing all those flash kicks.
See, now the thing is here, when iSD starts popping out sonic booms when he's low on drive gauge, his drive gauge recovers slowly over time. So you're just going to parry them and nothing's going to change. It actually works out in his favor. Huge benefit. OD flash kick.
That's actually really smart, because like the OD flash kick literally like put him away from him into the corner instead of just like, you know, doing like some other combo. That was actually really smart from him.
Drive rush in for the crouching beating kick. iSD, or should I say Guile in general, has some pretty dangerous drive rush round start connections. Alright, does the so back kick and gets checked with the stand beating kick from Cammy. Drive rushes in, try to get a whip punish. Didn't quite work out there.
Oh my god.
He hasn't missed one yet.
Oh, there we go. Yep, going for the low forward. We have an opening. Misses the grab.
Drive reversal. You know drive reversal costs more than it says on the tin.
Yes, it costs so much. That's why you gotta like use it. But at the same time, if you block it, it must feel really bad to just waste 3 bars of drive beater.
Crazy, right? Oh, quick spin knuckle, that's the round. No, dude, you could have got the round there, but he probably wasn't thinking about his level 3 there. He might lose this. Wally West, who knows? Stun!
There we go, that's far enough! Wally West! uses all his drive meter just to extend the combo and just to close it out. I think it was pretty smart of him to maybe not use Super 3, so he has it in this round.
Yeah, no, you are 100% right. Again, I always think of the worst case scenario for these players going into the final round if it doesn't be so. But he still got it. Drive gauge is pretty low for iSdd, so if he gets a clean hit, that could have
been. Dude. Yeah, they really made Cammy pretty fun in this game, huh?
Here we go. Good choice here from iSdd. He's doing this to replenish his drive gauge. That is the main focus of this level 3. And get the drive gauge lead.
And that's really smart to just kind of like be in more of a neutral health towards each other, because now that I'm Solo Daddy has that positioning and is keeping Wally West out, it's going to be a bit hard for him to go in.
That's the game.
Commentator's curse. I'm saying, bro. Super 3. And that's going to put him in burnout state as well.
Well, it's pick your poison. You're dead or you're in burnout. Die. There you go.
Wow, that kill. Okay, I was hoping it would leave him at like a pixel health, but no, that actually killed. Holy cow.
You have to remember the super art level 3, or the critical arts, they don't scale below 50%.
Art.
Yeah, they don't scale below 50%, so it's going to do a lot of damage come to that point. So,
man, that is bonkers.
Hey man, this is a high damage output game. Punish counter from Cammy. Gonna go for the side swap here, and then wait for that.
There we go with the anti-air.
Just waiting it out. No anti-air.
There we go with the flash kick anti-air and blocking the overhead mix.
Looking good here for Wally West. He's actually putting, giving iSdd a run for his money here, Marine.
Oh no. Yeah, Wally West got stuck with that anti-air there though. But iSolo Daddy, like, he's kind of like going in, going back out. That's a really smart game plan that he has. But Wally West has had enough drive impact and, of course, the small little corner carry.
Nice jump. He put him in burnout from that jumping hard punch, but
yes. Oh my gosh! Dude, anytime I see Guile do OD Sonic Booms, it's always like a jump scare to me. Cause it's like, oh! It's here!
I think it's one of the fastest projectiles in the game, so it's always going to be that jump scare, you know? Worse than the Soul
Even faster
series.
than Luke's?
I think it's faster.
Wow.
Let me double check. Try to go for the whip punish there, didn't quite work out. Good block on the overhead.
Blocking the overhead, yep. Oh, nice check on the low from that drive rush and going into super. That's going to be a good amount of damage. I always like this situation too because look how healthy I'm Solo Daddy is.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, so yes, EX Sonic Boom is faster than EX Sandblaster.
That is wild, bro.
There you go. Looking good, and the drive impact punish counter effect. This should be the round for iSdd. He should build the bar in time, and Sonic Hurricane, it might not even be needed. There it is.
I mean, might as well do it because you're like, oh, I want this to like kill. So I'm Solo Daddy going 2-2 over Wally West. Next match is literally the round match to proceed through the winners bracket.
Do you know, I'm loving this set, the back and forth.
It's very, very good because both players are very, very strong. It doesn't seem like one-sided at all. So, oh, the sweat, man. I hate that wall sweat because you're like, oh man, I should have reacted to that drive impact.
That's right.
There it is! He missed one! Jammers! He missed one!
And he missed two! You know what's amazing? Marine was just trying to get my attention saying, he missed one! No, he missed two!
See, if we were in person, I would literally be grabbing your arm. Oh my god.
Oh man, this is brilliant. He can still win this set though. Let's see what happens. Alright, Wally West. Good defensive sequence here from Wally West. Let's see if we can get out of the corner though. This is where it's do or die.
Oh, crossover. I wonder if he tried to... Wait, can Guile do a cross-cut flash kick at all?
Yeah, but it's difficult to do. It's quite difficult to do.
Okay.
And that's going to be the round. Full conversion. And that's going to be it. Wally West takes it over iSdd in the winner's quarters. 3-2. Execute. There you go.
Man, that is so cool. And especially, you know, we mentioned before where both players were going back and forth. You know that they were kind of testing their tendencies and how Wally West was able to block those OD flash kicks, or probably saw him coming from a mile away because he's been hit with those over and over again throughout the matches against I'm Still the Daddy. But I'm Still the Daddy, of course, the most powerful Guile in the region, has unfortunately fallen against Wally West, but of course has another chance in losers. But Jammers, that was actually a really good set.
No, you know what? I couldn't agree more. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed that nail-biting set. And that was only match 3 of the day. That was only match 3. There's plenty more matches to come. Hopefully, iSdd can make it further into the bracket. And Wally West can make it further into the bracket. Because I would like to see that run back. Because, again, I haven't heard much about Wally West until today. Well, good sir, color me impressed. Because it's not easy to beat iSdd, especially in front of the fans. And, of course, a formidable Guile just in general. But hopefully we see more of these guys later down the line. But you know what? Let's look at the bracket. Let's take a look at the bracket. Because, you know, we still have one more match to play in the winners' quarters, which is going to be STG K-Top going up against Semi28. Now, Semi28, I've heard he's been making waves thus far. I believe he does play Ryu. We'll get to his graphic in just a second, but I've heard he's been causing damage, and Ryu's on the lackluster side of things when it comes to the potential and the flexibility in terms of what Street Fighter 6 has to offer. I did feel at one point Ryu was extremely fun and good, only because there was 2 characters in the game, because that was the demo we got back in April. And then when the full game came out, Ryu just became mundane, which is unfortunate, because you never want that to happen to Ryu, because I like what they did with him with the Denjin charge. But other than that, some people don't hold him in high regard. I don't know what you think about that, Marine.
You know, I feel that Ryu is somewhat like strong in 6, but probably not as strong as like, you know, Guile, Jury, or Luke. But he still holds up on his own. You know, like, if you know, like, the optimization of doing, like, his drive rush combos and then going into his, like, Super 3, he does a crap ton of damage. So that's where I, like, kind of stand, where I think Ryu is strong, but probably just not as strong as, you know, as people say, like, the top 5 characters or top 3 characters that I've mentioned. But again, you know, just sticking to something basic can be something super powerful in the future.
Well, speaking of super powerful, let's look at his opponent. Because I heard we've got another Cammy player on our midst. Yes, we do.
Oh, another Cammy. Oh, jeez.
STG K-Top. That is such a great code name for a Delta Red member. Shouts to Cammy and shouts to K-Top as well. So yeah, again, the twin brother of the person we had on before, H-Dope. So these two definitely knew what they were doing. They said, "Who's good in Street Fighter 6, and let's take their money." That's what they did. I like it. Look, they're twin brothers. They're conspiring against the Street Fighter community. No, they're not really. They're just having some fun. But no, I can't wait to see this matchup, only because this matchup historically was kind of butt cheeks for Ryu, especially in 5 anyway. I don't know if it's still the same in Street Fighter 6, because if Cammy goes to the dive kick, if Semi's ready, sure, Yukon should be consistent, unless it's a different version of the dive kick. Gotta be careful with Hadoukens, because of quick spin knuckle and his projectile invincibility, and the level 3 as well. Ryu does hit like a truck, but that's kind of null and void with Cammy now, because she actually shares the same vitality as the vast majority of the cast. She is not an exception to the rule anymore. So she's part of the standard health pool, which is 10,000 vitality for a lot of these characters.
Man, fun facts from jammers. You know, you should like start like a podcast of like, hey, here's some fun facts about this and that. Maybe because like I mentioned to you before, where like you have that voice of just like stating all the fun facts, all the other stuff about fighting games. I'm just like, man, Jammers is that guy, huh?
I try. If I get a podcast, I might get a bit carried away though. We'll see.
But here we go. Yes. So we got Semi and K-Top. Semi is looking already strong going into the corner. Oh, one thing to mention too, when you jump into the corner, it's not going to side switch unless your opponent does like some sort of micro walk. And
That's
then it will
right.
switch.
Yeah, you're right. I forgot about that. Nice conversion into spiral arrow there. And you've already got to put in the corner. Watch out for the drive impact. It might come soon. There it is. There it is. And he went for a different combo follow-up when the stun. He can do a different one, though.
Yeah, I think the thing is, he didn't want to use his drive meter and go into Burnout State unless he knows that it's going to kill. And that's where he shows it. K-Top. Yep.
Well, here's the thing. When Cammy stuns you, you just charge up the heavy hooligan and get a full combo from there. But I guess he had other plans.
Oh, I see what you mean. Sure, sure.
I guess he had other plans, but let's see how Semi adapts. Anti-air, he left that nice and late as well, and the EX cannon spike to interrupt there as well. And Donkey Kick is a very good poke in this game, but it is susceptible to drive impact. If you don't have level 3! I told you! I literally was saying it! If you don't... So, this is the thing in this game. There are several moves. Ryu has one in Donkey Kick. Jamie has it with his palm strike, the swagger step. You can do those as pokes, but if they get hit by drive impact, counts into your level 3, you get even more damage. So Semi, fantastic play there. That's a poke.
Oh, yep, that's another poke as well. I've seen like Kemi players do that online. I'm like, I'm supposed to punish that, right? But no, you just get poked.
Oh man, that's crazy. Okay, throws that Hashigeki. There's the perfect parry. Can we send him to the corner? We can. Bit expensive, but he's there.
Oh, just in the air. This is gonna be huge. Yo, that's actually sick.
And
Blocks it. Semi.
do you know what's crazy? There's never a good time or a bad time to do a reversal, but sometimes you probably have this when you play fighting games as well, Marine. It's you do a reversal, the guy blocks you like, how the hell did you know I was gonna do it there? Like they give you no indication, and it's like, well.
Or it's like they like turn their heads to you and their eyes are glowing and they're like, I see all.
The sixth sense, yeah. Alright, oh, okay. I think he tried to bait something to punish with a DI, but didn't quite work out there for Semi. Good block.
Oh, you know, now that I think about it, I wonder if he was looking for that spin knuckle.
Yeah.
And then like, yep, drive impact that. Yep.
That's what it looked like to me. It's a good observation there from Marine. Low forward.
Oh, here we go. K-top.
That's the round. Yep. And he had to do that because when you do crouching medium kick into drive rush, there's extra scaling on the combo, so he had to actually splurge as much as possible to guarantee the round for STG. Good stuff there. Yeah, Hashigeki seems to be baiting something. I think he's trying to, yeah, like you said, disguise it maybe to see if he gets it confused with a Hadouken and then punish it afterwards. I'd be careful with that though, because maybe a Spiraler or something will catch it. Oh, that worked!
Oh, interesting. I wonder if like Kemi kind of like bounced off the ground after getting punish countered.
Yes, heavy donkey kick causes the tumble effect, so I'm guessing that's what it was.
Interesting. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Interesting. No, this is actually I like this back and forth thus far. I want to see if K-Top wins this game though, and that was unfortunate. Good bait there from Semi. The damage, yo.
That was actually really sick. Did you see how Semi was able to kind of like delay? I think he delayed the combo just a tad bit to see if K-Top was positioned differently in the air.
Yes.
I'm probably just like overanalyzing it,
No,
but that's
no,
actually really interesting.
No, you're right. Honestly, overanalyze, please. Low
Ah,
forward.
here we go, K-Top.
Don't do a DP though. Yeah, I think he's gonna firm it so he doesn't put himself in burnout if things go south, and that's gonna be the game. There you have it.
Yo, Semi, dude, his Ryu is looking pretty snazzy. That's actually really sick. You know, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think Ryu is a very strong character, but I know that he may be like lacking some departments where he's not like the top 3 character. But as I said before, like he literally holds his own.
The thing is with Ryu, if you look at him in comparison to the rest of the cast, he really is mundane. It's like there's nothing special about, oh, Dendron charges buffs up your Fireball, your Hashigeki, and your level 1, your level 2. Whoop-de-damn-do. As opposed to what all the other characters can do. But like we said, he's always going to be a heavy hitter. He's a well-rounded character, but Luke's a better well-rounded character.
Sure, exactly.
There's no USP to him. I wouldn't hire him for a job. That's going to be the round. Into Hashigeki, gonna get the follow up there, didn't even need it, and Semi is literally running ahead in this set, Marine.
Yeah, it is looking pretty clean for Semi here, because I think he's definitely downloaded K-Top, but it looks like K-Top is trying to, okay, like spacing his out whiff punish as much as he can, but oh no, getting a little angsty here. Crosscut DP.
Nice delay tech there as well from Semi, just in case, because K-Top has been doing several reversals, so he's just doing those just in case. Gets a throw. Nice parry.
That was really smart. Yep. Because another perfect parry. Okay.
That's
you
what
know,
he tried to do before.
Yeah, because I was gonna say like if he tried to do drive impact, I know for a fact that K-Top would have enough time to react with another drive impact, so it was really smart of him to use parry instead.
Oi, and I think that's it. If he does one drive rush cancel, yeah, I think this can be it. Actually, no. That's the super art version, not the CA, so he's just about alive.
Yeah, just a sliver.
Yep,
go. Just a sliver indeed.
He can throw a fireball, though.
Yeah, but you want to be careful, though, because it looks like K-Top is trying to get through the fireball, but no, Semi throws a fireball last minute, going 3-0 over K-Top. K-Top going into losers.
Another dominant performance there in this top 8 thus far. So we've had 3 3-0s in the first set of matches here on the PlayStation Cup for Street Fighter 6 in the European region. The only 3-2 set was Wally West going up against iSdd. So there's a trend going on here. And then if we look at this updated bracket in just a second. But well played to both players here. K-Top, I think he's not comfortable fighting Ryu's of Semi's level. I just think that's what it is with some of these players. They may bump into them, because you do bump into a vast majority of these characters. There's only 19 characters in the game, so you're bound to bump into them several dozens of times. It's just when you come up to a certain level, it's like, okay, I'm not used to this. Oh wait, this guy blocks. Hold on. His fireball game's a bit different. It's like, oh wait, he's doing last minute cross cut, as you mentioned before. He's doing last minute anti-air, and then look, he was baiting the spin knuckle with Hashigeki to then try and do a DI, and he got a fair number of successful punish counter DIs there as well. So it can be overwhelming when you go from, you know, high school level to college level in terms of gameplay.
Yeah.
So it can be a bit overwhelming, you know.
It's kind of like that rinse and repeat cycle where, like, you have some stuff that you want to do, and yeah, Semi's just like blocking all of those. He's doing some optimal punishes or reacting with drive attack, and you're like, huh, where did I go wrong? You know, and it's just like really hard to kind of think about what other things that you can do. But it's really nice to know that, like, oh, like he did this in the previous match, I'm going to just block instead. So it was really nice to see that K-Top was able to adjust, but Semi was 10 steps ahead of him.
100% there. So let us take a look at the updated brackets right now for the PlayStation Cup for the European region. So round one matches are done in terms of the winner's side anyway. Our lower bracket matches should be going underway very soon, or currently as I speak probably. But our semi-final matches, we're going to have AKA Jones going up against Wally West, Ken versus Cammy, and H-Dope going up against Semi. So JP going up against Ryu. So that is going to be an interesting set of matches here. Obviously, your boy, if you are a fan of iSdd, he is in the low bracket right now, but he still can have that redemption arc. And if you are an anime fan, everybody loves a redemption arc, so it can happen. K-Top going up against Spiderflies. Cammy versus Manon, interesting one. That could be one. It'd be unfortunate if we can't see that one, but that would be an interesting one for both the players there. So do keep an eye on the brackets, as well as keep an eye on what the matches we put on stream for you. So right now, if I'm not mistaken, I'm sure the voice of reason will correct me if I am wrong, we should be going to AKA Jones going up against Wally West. I believe that's right. Yes, okay, that is correct. We're going to our first semi-final match. What do you think about this one, Maureen?
You know, like, it's like one of the things that I like being as a commentator is that there are some matchups that I haven't seen a whole lot yet, but like we just sit here, we learn, we talk about the match. So I apologize if I don't know a whole lot about the Ken and Cammy matchup, but just considering how strong Ken is nowadays, you know, a lot of people on social media would say like, oh, Ken's really strong. I feel like he's probably one of the best characters. And then you just have Cammy, where I feel like not a lot of people talk about her. So I'm just excited to see how this is going to pan out.
So the thing is, just to bounce off your point, some people do have Ken as the best character in the game. Other people will have Cammy in their top 5, depending on who you talk to, depending on what views you see on social media. These characters do have a couple of similar traits. They have crouching medium kick into drive rush. They have good stand heavy punch buttons that are special cancelable as well. Drive rush cancelable, I should say. Damage output is pretty damn good. I think Ken's is slightly better slightly better than Cammy's. I think the new drive rush change, where you can do it with buttons instead of the double dash forward, I think that works out for both these characters extremely well as well. I do feel, though, if I had to pick something, if I had to be nitpicky about something, is one of the weaknesses I've noticed about Cammy, and well, this is just a kind of personal weakness. Cammy's susceptible to the forced knockdown state in this game. So if you're too predictable with a cannon strike maybe, or your hooligans, you're going to be put in a forced knockdown state, and characters can get wild juggles. And if you could, any indication Jones gave us before, where he was showing out some very unique combos with Ken, he's going to have a field day if Wally West is too predictable. But Wally West had a decent ground game before against iSdd, so maybe he prefers the Ken matchup over Gala. Could be just, I'm speaking anecdotally here. So maybe prefers that. Maybe he hates this matchup. Who knows? We're going to find out shortly.
Yeah, you know, like, that's actually a really good point that you brought up, because, like, for Wally West playing against I'm Still the Daddy, we'll see how patiently he's going to play against Jones's Ken.
Oh, this guy has over 100,000 LP. Okay, you come to play for keeps, my friend. I didn't even know that because my camera is actually in front of his LP in the last game. I didn't realize. Okay, that explains a lot. No, I didn't. I see it now because he's on the other side. That explains everything. Yeah, this guy's been around the block.
Yeah, this dude's been grinding. Yeah, like you see people that are almost at like 130 like LP points or 130,000 LP points, and you're just like, you'd probably be playing like 24 hours or something. Like that's a lot.
Marine, do you know how scary it is when people do the numbers of how you have to actually play and then how many points you? It's crazy. It is crazy.
It's like, do you eat dinner? Do you need to go to the bathroom? What's going on here, huh?
All right, try to go for a throw bait there, but Jones not biting. Well-spaced dive kick. He's just waiting. Someone's waiting for a good opportunity, and that's the round.
Yes, sir.
Dude, he should have spent the ball. All right, it's fine. He got the round. A little bit greedy there, but I think he should have spent the round, burnt himself out, spent a level 1 just to secure things properly. But he's got the round regardless. Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
We'll go for a little late jump in, but Wally West finds a way in, going for the low forward, and that crazy corner carry that I've always mentioned before misses the timing. Jones on the other side of the wall.
Oh, he missed his dive kick. I think that was an execution error there from Wally West. Gets the punish count on the throw anyway. And there it is, the confusion between the drive impact and spin knuckle. Guaranteed wall splat there. And that's going to be the round.
Ooh, yeah, that's actually really, really good. So now I'm just kind of thinking that Wally West isn't probably playing patient. He's just playing a very burst-like play style where he's able to just kind of like go in, do his thing, and then follow suit.
Hey, you know what? Fight fire with fire. And you know what? This
exactly,
game,
yeah.
You know as well as I do, this game's rewarding people for being more offensive than defending themselves. What a perfect parry. As I say that, what a perfect parry there from Jones. Could have got a counter hit confirmed there with a low forward on that stand hard punch. That's a very good... That's one of the better stand heavy punches in the game, by the way.
Oh, man, like... Cammy's tick throw is just as good as like all the games that she's been in. I can't believe that like they still have that for her in 6.
I think they kind of put it on par with a lot of other characters. They just because of how drive rush cancel works. Because that remember, pressure's designed to end early in this game, and if you want to have a tick throw, you got to spin to set it up.
Exactly.
All right, sure you can follow up.
Yeah, Jones is on fire, but backing out just a tad bit.
Oh wow, he waited.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, he was just standing there. You know, one thing that I'm very curious about is that Jones... Oh, there we go. Just no combo afterwards. Oh, no.
Good offensive drive reversal there from Wally West. If Jones jumps, that's it, but he doesn't need to.
Oh, no. Dashes in, gets the low forward for the check. Coming from Wally West. You know, I was going to say, like, when Jones had him in the corner, he just kind of, like, backed off a little bit. I wonder if he was, like, waiting for something, but I don't know what.
All right, good bait there on the EX cannon spike there from Jones. If he gets one more hit, especially if it's a punish counter, he could do huge damage here, Marine.
Oh, crossover. Oh. That's fine. Yeah, just getting away from the corner as much as you can. Going back into mid-screen. Going for... Oh my gosh. That kick is so annoying because you're like, is it high? Is it low? I can't press a button either way, so it doesn't matter.
Well, when he does the gym ride kicks, like, if you have a fast enough reversal, you can actually punish it by itself. If it's the medium version, it's -7. So
that's nice. Okay.
Most DPs will punish it, and if he commits to a follow-up, the DP will interrupt the follow-up.
Okay.
That should be the round. He didn't spend. Oh no!
Ooh! Missing the grab opportunity. Yeah, just going for a jab. You know, especially that Jones had that much health. Like, he could just risk anything.
Nah, man, that was a frame trap. With thrown to button, it's the best frame trap ever. No forward, no cancel. Good stand hard punch or jump hard punch with his knockdown.
Oh, a little side switch. I love that.
Oh, no. Confirm there into the drive rush. The button should make it easier now. And here it comes. Yeah, he's going to do this to get the drive gauge advantage and to equalize the life lead. Or no, sorry. Just get a slight life lead, I should say. Can't throw a fireball now.
Yeah, and again, in that same situation, just standing there, Wally West is waiting for something to happen. Jones is trying his best to not take the bait here.
Nah, he's not going to do anything. Jones doesn't have to do anything. He won't do anything for 65 seconds if need be. Yeah, Wally West has to take the fight to him. There you go.
Yep, going for the grab once more. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like, that grab, it's just like, oh, is she going to grab or is she just going to, like, you know, continue her block string or something? Going for the grab once more.
Right, is Jones, going to take the fight because Jones is on his last legs in this next game here. That's burnout, good. I think, if I'm not mistaken, if Jones throws the fireball, that's level 3.
Going for the reset. Wally West just using Super 3 after that jab turn. I feel like doing super after like anything, like any normals or any combos has been pretty easy in this game. Like compared to 5, I thought it was a little bit like difficult, but probably like super easy in 6 where you can just confirm into super after a normal.
Well, remember, like, the games mechanically get easier over time. So,
exactly, yeah. That's why, like, remember day 1, everyone was struggling, but now we're like, oh yeah, this is second nature.
Yeah, so your point about how things are easier, definitely on the right track. Drive rush roundhouse, okay. Not used to seeing that from Cammy, but gets a back throw, does Jones. Roundhouse again, throwing out that roundhouse with malicious intent here, and then he's just applying that pressure, reducing that drive gauge from Wally West.
Oh, there we go with the OD dive, or not dive kick, DP. Now side switch once more. Jones is putting him in his place again. Oh no!
No, I think he dropped it. Oh no, that's going to be a nice pickup there from the back roundhouse from Wally West. And he can close out the round with the jump medium punch from the target combo jump cancellation. And that puts Wally West at match point. I was not expecting this today.
It was really smart of Wally West to just kind of like do jab, jab, jab over again just to make your opponent sit down. Don't go anywhere. I want you where you are.
Nice whip punish on the crouch medium kick into nice 20% there from Jones. Gotcha. Look at that. And, okay, hold on. Okay, that looks bad on the surface, but when you get hit, you don't lose drive gauge. So I think he's trying to do something to make sure he doesn't get put into burnout. But however, his health bar was at the cost of that.
Oh, that's actually really smart. He probably saw that drive attack coming and was mashing out ODDP. I probably would have done the same thing. Oh no!
Execution error.
Yeah, that was an execution error for sure. Oh no! No punish, Wally West. That could have been your time.
That was a lovely punish. Jump away. All right, now Jones is still has drive gauge available to work with. Wally West, if nothing happens, he gets hit with the punish kind of dragon lash straight to the corner.
Oh no, missed that opportunity. But I wonder if that's actually just a setup where if your opponent's trying to press a button, that is going to be counter hit.
Protect. And then
jumps over.
Managed to escape trouble only momentarily. And that's not going to do it. This is huge.
Oh my gosh, he dropped his combo once more. Wally West is not going to like watching his VODs again after this tournament.
My head is literally on my microphone right now. I can't believe what I'm seeing, mate. Block it. Oh my word. What is going on? That's going to be the game.
Oh no, dude. Just a whole lot of scramble. A whole lot of shenanigans going on. Wally West is able to stay composed. Going 2-0 against Jones.
Stay composed. That was absolute lasagna. I am not sugarcoating it.
But here's the thing. You could be like, oh, I'm composed for 2 seconds. Oh, no, I'm scrambling again. Oh, no. I'm back to being composed. Yo, that...
Damn.
That was crazy. That was really crazy. But Wally West was still able to clutch it out 3-0 over Jones. So, you know, we did mention earlier before we got into this match where Ken might have done done slightly better against Cammy. But seeing Wally West play against I'm Still the Daddy, we know that he was playing very, how should I put it? Like slow but fast at the same time, where he knows when to play that style. You know what I mean?
Oh, momentum based.
Yeah, momentum based. Yes, exactly. So it was really nice to see that Wally West was still able to clutch through against Jones and kind of like keeping that same game plan as he always had.
Yeah, 100%. So as it stands right now, Wally West is in the winners final. He has beaten my favorite, and he's beaten Marine's favorite. At this point in time, they could still get their run backs. But you know what? Solid performance thus far. Like I said, never really heard of Wally West until today. Now that I figured out he's got over 100,000 LP, I definitely know you've...
that dude is playing, right? Yeah.
You've been up to something. I don't know if you've heard. There's a thing called grass outside going... No, I'm kidding. I'm only playing. Now, keep playing. Please play Street Fighter 6. I don't want to offend anyone. But no, that was fantastic to see there. Good stuff. Dominating performance there, especially after Jones got a 3-0 against his first opponent in the first round. But we need to actually take a look at the bracket and see how things are transpiring there right now. Because, as it stands, I believe we should be getting our next set sorted out. Yes, H-Dope got up against Semi 28. So that should be JP going up against Ryu. Yes, I almost forgot what character he played. How rude of me. So, do I see this? No, I don't see this matchup much, mainly because there's a lack of Ryus. That's the main reason. If this was something we were to see down the line, or something that was going to be expected at high frequency, as much as we see JP, I think I'd have a little bit more knowledge. So I think we're going to be learning this one on the fly. I might have a few hypotheticals that may pan out, may not pan out. But we'll see how this one goes. You looking forward to this one?
Genuinely, yes. But also, like, I'm on the JP hate train. So at the same time, no. So it's always going to be like that same thing, where you have to like parry through JP's like fireballs and like other stuff that he keeps you away from him. So I'm actually really excited to see how Semi is going to combat through that, because we've seen H-Dope play, and his JP is very, very dominant. And of course, like that Mortal Kombat style, he knows his character from top to bottom.
Yes, that is correct. I do worry for Semi about his fireball game, mainly because the EX Tourbillon, so the EX Phantoms, they go through projectiles. The Feint Ghouls as well. They have a projectile hitbox for whatever reason. So he could throw out the feints and clash the projectiles, then set up something else after that. If you have yourself spaced incorrectly, then the stalagmites or the crystal spikes, they will catch you off guard, and then JP gets the advantage over there. I do feel some characters have to throw out an EX Fireball to get JP to block because of the priority system before they can get their game going, so I don't mind spending Drive Gauge in that regard. But then, again, I think the crux of the matter is, for this matchup, is the approach from Ryu. I think that's what the main thing is, because once you get in, okay, here's the thing with EX Amnesia. This is part of the reason why a lot of people express their disdain to High Heaven regarding JP. And Marine knows this as well. When you do a delayed jab or a delayed throw tech against a DP, what happens? You block, right? When you do a delayed jab against EX Amnesia, it still works.
Yeah, because like it's out there for a very long time, and then you just kind of like sit there and be like, oh yeah, I should just probably punish like after like 1 second of JP doing Amnesia, and that's where like it's a feel good moment when you're able to punish JP's Amnesia, but it really stays out there for a pretty long time.
But the fact of the matter is, you have to stop playing entirely. When you do a delayed jab against a reversal, your delayed jab's gonna work. Like, you either beat their button. With how the priority system works in this game, buttons beat throws on the same frame now, so your button's more likely to beat their throw. It's with JP, you have to stop entirely. That's why you see H-Dope, he woke up with a sweep before. I've seen JP players wake up with stand heavy punch. I've seen JP players jump. I've seen JP players do all sorts because they can play around EX Amnesia. Yes, there are pros and cons to EX Amnesia, but the fact is, you and I both know that when there's a reversal or a move that makes you just stop, not try and be sneaky, when you have to stop, and the player's smart enough to take advantage of that, like, again, I think the community is in unison regarding EX Amnesia. Like, I remember, right, the second day of when Street Fighter 6 released, a friend of mine who's not a Street Fighter native player, he came from a different game. I was playing him, and he said, EX Amnesia is not good. And I said, you're not a Street Fighter player, so I don't think you know right from left. And then look how it's turned out a month later. Now he can't defend the EX Amnesia. It's brilliant. It's music to my ears.
And, they say, like, of course, like, you hit through, like, the Amnesia. Like, literally, the name itself explains everything. Like, oh, what happened? Huh? How did I get hit? That's crazy.
Oh, man. And look, I've seen JP players, they do EX Amnesia, it doesn't work out, you knock them down, what do? Again? They do it again. They have the ability to do that. And yes, it doesn't do physical damage, but the thing is, you have the potential to land up to 60%. You have the ability to do that. And even if the guy gets amnesia and then blocks and tries to stop you from taking advantage of that, what happens? The crystals that are stuck to you still hit you. And then he gets the juggle point and he gets the full juggle combo. And it's like, you can't convince me that this isn't a good reversal. Like, come on.
You know, I remember, I think it was Broski and like a couple other JP players that would say like, once you're in JP's vicinity where you're like pressuring him and doing all that stuff, getting through all his fireballs, it's a reward, right? Like you're next to JP holding hands, but when you get to that point, you're like, okay, well, what does JP have? Of course, like he has amnesia. He just kind of sits there until like you mess up, or finding his opportunity to kind of like knock you down, do the like the crystal shatter walls or whatever, or like, you know, probably do like a sneaky command grab if he's really close to you. Once he gets that block stun, just do the command throw. That's what they were kind of talking about, how like JP doesn't have a whole lot of tools to kind of like get you away from him besides like that amnesia. I could be wrong, but now that I've like seen, I wouldn't say like I've seen the light of JP, it's just more of like, how does he kind of like get you out of his space bubble?
The thing
amnesia,
is,
right?
If you have, and this is why Rashid might be a decent character against him.
Rashid, yes.
If you have a solid or a strong projectile, EX Amnesia doesn't beat projectiles. So if you knock him down at a certain position and put a projectile on top of him, he has to block the projectile. And if he tries to amnesia, it's going to beat it. It will beat his level 1 as well. So that means his only option is level 3.
You just reminded me, Jammers. Yeah, because like a lot of people... Oh, so sorry. I just wanted to add in before you finish here. So no, because I've seen like a lot of people were saying like, oh, I'm probably just going to use Rashid against JP. Because you mentioned before, like Rashid is probably a really good matchup against JP.
He could be, because when you knock him down, oh look, they even like they're each other. We'll talk about Rashid later. Yeah. Let's see how this goes here. Already sets up the departure, and then the juggle. Look at that already. Holding parry. He's got a life lead here.
You know, do you ever think that JP like is part of the multiverse, where he's opening up those portals to the multiverse? You know what I mean?
I mean, he might have more pickups than Stranger's multiverse. Who knows? Oh! Yeah, this character is gaming. Nice sure you can there from Semi. Put himself in burnout.
Oh no!
He might still be able to get this round. Oh.
Yeah, no, that's it. That's actually it.
Oh, you're dead. Yeah.
Yep, chip. Or just getting hit in general? No, yeah. He just got hit.
Nah, it was chip. Regardless, pick your poison. It was dead. Yeah, good call there. Good call.
Oh, what a check! That was really good for Semi. Now it is his turn, going into the corner.
Nice throw tech there from H-Do.
Oh,
Has
no
to block it out.
answer.
Throw tech again.
There it is. Oh! You know, I wonder if H-Do couldn't react with drive attack, because he already had his like low forward already out. Because in that animation, you can't like press anything else, right? So I wonder if he isn't able to react with drive attack. Well, I'm pretty sure he would have, but like he couldn't.
Well, he's gonna get a drive rush cancel combo anyway into the stalagmite, and then send him full screen. They're both nearly in burnout. He tried to be X-fiable. Yeah, you see that? That was the fake duel that clashed with the projectile.
That's actually really sick. Man, JP is really good.
Yeah, he's really good. He might actually win this game off a chip alone. Let's find out.
Oh, there it is! Going to the... No, yeah, he's gonna chip him out.
Oh, you're done. Yeah, you're dead. I think yeah, you're dead.
Oh, no. You know, I wonder if Semi were to, like, miraculously block all of those, he would have gotten drive meter back, and he wouldn't even get chipped. He was really close to being healthy.
JP is,
yeah, Jammer.
He's such a treat. Oh, sorry, did I sigh out loud? Sorry.
Alright, dude, look. Again in Burnout, you know, like, he is a treat, like you mentioned before. What a great character indeed. But Semi is not scared, jumping over those wall splats. But, anti-air. Let's go.
Oh, he's going to try and put him in Burnout, so he fights fire with fire, and he's about to recover his dry gauge himself. There it is.
No. There we go. Oh, the amnesia!
And he did, do you know what he did? He did the regular version because it does work against mids. It doesn't work against lows. So, damn, that saved him there. Oh! Nice perfect parry.
Oh, probably dropped the combo, but that's okay. We take those. Just keep it going.
Nice air throw. Come
Yeah,
on,
dude, I'm telling you, those command grabs are so hard to react to. Like, if you're blocking a blockchain or you're just, like, not expecting it, you're just like, huh? What happened? Why am I getting grabbed?
I remember Logan has said before in the past, he said you might need to play against JP with sound so you get used to everything.
Oh, yes, that's true. Or
oh,
like,
he's dead. Look at this.
Yeah.
EX Amnesia, baby. Interdiction level 3 to close it out, ending in ruin. Yeah. And do you know what that started from? Amnesia.
Huh? What'd you say?
It started from Amnesia. I know what you're doing.
Huh?
I know what you're doing.
What do you mean? Anyway, we're getting hit. Yeah, H-Drop getting 2-0 over Semi, and I really like how Semi is just trying to like keep him in the corner and just like this is how the gameplay is supposed to go, especially against JP. You want to close the gap against him. Oh, parry!
Nice parry. Lovely stuff. That's a high level thing to do there. It saves you from getting the wall splat. There's a jump.
Oh, he was going for a little shimmy, but Aisha was able to see that he wasn't blocking low, so you gotta go for a little punish there. But now that you're in burnout state, blocking all of these, you gotta hold that. It is gonna suck, but he's almost healthy. Just one more. Doesn't even need the drive meter to stay alive.
Alright, Semi's fighting tooth and nail to get closer to equalizing this set. Good EX donkey kick. Nice juggle potential into the heavy donkey kick. And straight to the corner there. How's H-Dop going to get out of this one? Question answered. EX viable.
Oh man, hey, he has an air grab, Jammers. Did you know that?
Oh yeah, I did. I learned the hard way. And he might lose. Oh man, that's going to be the round. If it's not the round, he's putting burnout.
Burnouts, yep. Maybe a sliver? Yep, a sliver indeed.
Don't do that. Don't do. Oh, okay. It worked out.
Oh my gosh. Yo, I'm like clenching my seat right now. Just like one more hit and it can be it.
Oh, he challenged there. That could have been level 3.
Okay, he's healthy. Now he's gonna take this opportunity to try to punish him from space away. H-Dope saw it coming, jumps over, sitting at match point against Semi.
I wonder if he's using that drive impact to catch a button there. Gets to punish counter throws. He gets to set up something solid here. Alright, there you go. EX duels. Full screen. There's the departure. Throws him in. Punish counter. Yeah, no one likes that part. Oh, you might be done. My friend, if you block, you're dead. If you block, you're done.
No,
yeah.
dude, he's
block.
just jumping over and over again. Oh no.
Oh, that's it. That's gonna be the round off the back medium punch target combo, and H-Dope takes it over Semi in a highly convincing fashion. 3-0 there. My word. Are you not entertained by this dominant performance from H-Dope?
Man. You know, I think we've only seen, correct me if I'm wrong here, did we only see like one amnesia from H-Dope?
No, I think we saw about two. Two
Okay.
Or three?
2 or 3. Okay. Because, like, you know, I figured that he would be doing it a lot because Semi would throw a bunch of OD fireballs because if you get hit by it, you get knocked down, right? And that would give you the opportunity to kind of like close the gap, run forward, and try to apply more pressure against your opponent. But yeah, if H-Dope did like 3 amnesias, it kind of seems confident enough that he didn't really need to rely on it as much because in that situation in the corner where Semi was just kind of like standing near him, like he wasn't even blocking low, H-Dope took that advantage to kind of like tickle his toes and was able to punish whatever was coming in his way.
Yeah, very good analysis there and breakdown from Marine. It was unfortunate because Semi is a very good player, a very solid Ryu player, but sometimes when you go up against a diabolical matchup, aka JP, you may have to, raise the white flag. Or you're gonna have to pick.
Surrender.
Yeah, or you're just gonna have to pick up another character in general. Something to consider because there's gonna be a plethora of JPs down the line in competitive play, and there's over 7,000 players at Evo. If you are going Evo, then my condolences. You good luck to everyone out there.
Rest in peace.
But
rest in peace.
Yes, we need to be swiftly moving on here. So let's take a look at the bracket as to what has been transpiring thus far overall. Thank you very much for sticking with us here. So the winners final is looking like Wally West going up against H-Dope. That's going to be JP going up against Cammy. We'll talk about that matchup very shortly, Marina. There's interesting ones about that. iSdd has knocked out Rakenhat, so unfortunate to Rakenhat. Thank you very much for participating today, losing 3-1. And Spiderflies has lost 3-2 in the Cammy Manon matchup. So shout outs to Spiderflies for coming through. I hopefully see you in the future PlayStation tournaments or just competitive play in general. So Semi 28 going up against iSdd will be happening as we speak, as well as AKA Jones going up against K-Top there. So as we move on, as we proceed to give you what you need, what we are going to do, if you have been enjoying the action thus far today, and you are playing Street Fighter 6, I know you are playing it, don't lie to me, I can find you on CFN. While I find you on CFN, there's going to be a link that appears below my screen on the lower third as I speak, because I want you guys to head over to compete.playstation.com and you can sign up there. And hey, maybe you could be one of the players that myself and Marine commentate over and get to check out this stuff, because there's going to be more than just this tournament regarding PlayStation Cup for Street Fighter 6. I want everybody to get in their competitive spirits, because it's going to be a crazy competitive season for Street Fighter 6 in the coming months, and I want you guys to feel a part of that as well. But what we are going to do is we're going to take my favorite, an esports break. But when we come back, there's going to be more action here at the PlayStation Cup for Street Fighter 6. So myself and Marine will see you very shortly.
Gaming is defined by moments.
It is intense.
The joy of victory and the thrill of overcoming challenges. Welcome to our home of competitive gaming, where we can all experience exciting esports moments.
The final 1v1 of the game here.
And celebrate the pros and the rising stars.
I do want to see a female in the MCS.
Bringing you guides and deep dives.
Horizon can go up, but you can't go up fast.
And tournaments where the community competes.
Wait! Did he go? No way!
Whether you're in a heated match,
Back, let's go!
or watching along at the edge of your seat.
A duo! Taking down a trio!
Let's create moments from the games you love.
Come take it!
Join us and subscribe to our channel to follow everything esports on PlayStation.
PlayStation.
Get ready for the excitement, drama, and glory of the Ultimate Fighting Game Tournament.
Oh my god.
On August 4th, EVO returns to Las Vegas.
Come take it! He's your Melty Blood 2022 champion!
Witness the world's best players confront new trials and reignite old rivalries on the grandest stage of all. Featuring reigning champions and hungry challengers battling in a relentless pursuit of victory.
To become the Evolution Champion!
3 days, 8 games, thousands of fans worldwide. Immerse yourself in the vibrant world of fighting game culture, including interactive booths showcasing the next era of cutting-edge gaming. The battles will be fierce, the victories monumental.
All that practice paid off!
Be part of a global community watching every move, unless of course, you're the one making them. Are you ready? Experience the world's premier fighting game tournament and join us at EVO 2023 from August 4th to 6th. And keep an eye on the PlayStation Esports YouTube channel for all things EVO.
PlayStation.
Welcome back to PlayStation Cup for top 8 of Street Fighter 6. Thank you so much for joining us here today. We are resuming half of the bracket here. So of course I am joined with Le Jammers.
What's going on, everybody? Hope everyone's doing good. Thank you for coming back. But hey, before we get back into those games, do not forget, you can subscribe to the PlayStation Esports YouTube channel. We should be live on there now. The archives of today's event will be on the YouTube channel. So please head on over there, hit the subscribe, and what do the YouTubers say? Hit that notification bell so that you never miss a video from us. I don't do content like that, but I just want you guys to hit the notification bell. Anyway, but yes, we're going to be moving swimmingly on. Should we get an updated bracket before we jump into that? Because if anyone's just tuning in just now, this is how things have transpired today. This is how things have panned out. Quick summary. Wally West is in the winners final after an unexpected performance on my end. He's probably always had the skill. This is my first time seeing him today. So shouts to him for actually pulling out all the stops, being iSdd, and Jones to book his place in the winners final. He'll be going up against H-Dope, who has not lost a game so far, beating Spiderflies, a Manon player, 3-0, and then Semi28, a Ryu player. Maybe favourable matchups for JP, but now he's going up against, arguably, one of his hardest matchups yet. That is what one of the talks of the towns is for when it comes to JP's matchups. But even then, it doesn't look that torrid to me. That is the matchup we should be having next. So I don't know if you've seen much of Cammy versus JP at all in general, Marine.
Yeah, not gonna lie, I haven't seen a whole lot of it in play, but I want to say that Cammy might leverage off of this matchup just because she has a spin knuckle, she has her hooligan. I think she might be able to get around JP's shenanigans, so I think it might be in Cammy's favor. Correct me if I'm wrong though, because I'm sure you've seen this matchup.
I've seen it a little bit with Broski versus Hurricane. I've seen it with Hurricane and a Polish player called Lord Venom. He's actually one of the strongest JPs we have in the European region. Shouts to Lord Venom. Seen it a few times, but there's nothing. I've got 1 or 2 notes here and there, but obviously the game's only been out for like a month and a bit, so we haven't got anything concrete yet as to what, okay, this will consistently work in the matchup, because the game's still relatively new. We're coming up to 2 months of it, so things are still fresh in our minds. But one of JP's, again, if I had to be nitpicky, one of JP's flaws is characters that can overwhelm him. Outside of strong projectiles to kind of neuter his wake-up game, he has to deal with overwhelming characters. So Kimberly is a good shout. Cammy can be there as well. Other characters have an uphill battle here and there getting in, but Cammy, when she does get in, because her pressure's incessant with the lights, and obviously she has a good aerial approach as well. And obviously when she does the hooligan, she can grab you. There's things to mix up there as well. But I think it's the frequency of Cammy's Oki. Because her Oki game's super consistent, the frequency at which she gets it, JP's always on his toes. So if he makes one wrong guess, that could be where things go south, a bit unfortunate for him. That's just me hypothetically speaking, of course.
No, that sounds about right, actually, because I figured that, you know, it could go either way, but all the times that we've seen Wally West play throughout this tournament, he's been super consistent. I know that previously, you know, his match with, correct me, remind me again, it was, Semi, right? It was against Semi from the last match. So, watching them play, it definitely could have gone either way, but they had a bunch of scrambles going on in the very last round. I know that's probably not what Wally West wanted, but he'll definitely kind of recuperate, kind of be calm, you know, breathe in, breathe out to play against H-Dope, because I know that H-Dope hasn't lost in his run in the winner's side of the bracket, but his JP is how a lot of JP players are supposed to play, and it is a deadly one too. So we are going to see it here right now, H-Dope versus Wally West.
Yeah, on Cammy's home stage as well. I did get word from the voice of reason as well. Semi-28, the Ryu player, is out of the tournament. iSdd beat him 3-1 in the lower bracket. And this is already a fantastic start here for Wally West. Into EX Amnesia, what a surprise!
Amnesia!
What a surprise.
And look at how much damage that did too, and then you're away from JP. That is so good.
All right, there you go. Gets a double crystal spike there, and then that's going to be the round for Wally West.
You know, that's what I mentioned before, where she does spin knuckle to kind of get through all that stuff that JP is throwing at her. Like it's like, okay, shrug.
She does have to time it though, and if she wants a higher success rate, she's got to use the EX version. That's 2 bars, and that's when you get too predictable. A jumping punish into 30% will catch you. Nice conversion there from H-Dope.
Oh man. Oh, okay. There we go with the hooligan, and going away. JP's like, nah, get out of here.
Do you know that was an execution error? And the fact that H-Dope reacted with a air throw shows you how ready he was.
Yeah, he definitely knows his tools, and like I said before, like he knows his character from top to bottom.
Oh, try to walk through there, didn't quite work out. Gets a forward throw. Drive rush low forward, couldn't get the conversion there, unfortunately, Wally West. So H-Dope's going to get a fat punish here.
See, okay, that's one thing I also want to mention too, like getting hit by those spikes, like of course you can jump over it, but it's just more of like the timing. But of course that was OD floor spikes, so you kind of want to like sit there, eat it, or parry it when you have time.
Lovely reaction on the command grab there from Wally West, and he's still predictable with the spin. Yeah, with the spin knuckles, man. That's what
like,
H-Dope's looking for.
And you mentioned before that like JP is like just neutral jump is actually pretty good, because of I think like from what I'm seeing right now, like his hurt box is kind of like more like like low, like lower, so he's able to like hit you on the way down faster than other
sorry to cut you off there. That perfect parry on that perfect parry on the well-spaced dive kick was nuts. That's not easy to do. That was sick. And then the punish there from Wally West. Nah, these guys they're playing at a pace I can't keep up with. They're playing past the speed limit.
Oh, nice. It's like Wally West was able to react with the OD dive kick when he saw that drive rush. When you see green, you gotta react.
Oh, drive impact. And then that's going to be good damage here for Wally West. Can he get a grab? Doesn't even need it. Does the 3-piece into cannon spike. Lots of stuff actually happening in this set so far. It's hard for me to absorb all of this.
Oh, nice on the DP punish. Oh, gosh. Yeah, see, like, yeah, you're just like kind of sitting there, and I kind of like how Wally West was able to just like not even use hooligan or anything else, because I know for a fact that H-Dope definitely downloaded him. Goes for the air grab. Now you're back to where you started.
There's a pickup. Oh, okay, he was too far, or sorry, too close to JP to actually get picked up by the EX Crystal Spikes. And then neutral jump again. Yeah, I'm telling you, neutral jump roundhouse and jump medium punch, they are so good.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, there was a low, but going for the drive rush just to close the gap. Anti-air, no DP anti-air, but that's totally fine. You gotta get something in rather than nothing. Oh no, not enough health. That's gotta stay.
because that drive impact would have beaten that down forward heavy punch. So good observation there from Wally West. Oh, sorry, H-Dope.
Oh, miss with punish there, but it's okay. H-Jump just switches side just to get back his positioning. But Wally West is just waltzing right down the park. No big thing.
Oh! Parry, double throw tech. Got him. Yeah, it gets everyone at least once. It catches everyone. Free damage.
Oh, I wonder if he tried to anti-air that, but it is so fast to anti-air. You're just going to get counter hit instead if you try.
Oh, spare, like, trust. Oh, that's going to be the round. And that's going to be one apiece here. Gets the bait. And that's what you see what you have to do there? He had to neutral jump. That's basically stopping his gameplay. Because if H-Dope was ready for that neutral jump, what could he have done? Jump, air throw, got the positional advantage, and switched up everything with a potential level 2, something like that. So, boy, I'm loving this. I'm loving this.
Yeah, it's looking pretty snazzy because, like, you know, like I mentioned before, that Wally West is very consistent in his gameplay and, like, really strong with his options, too. Minus the fact that, like, H-Dope is a very strong JV player, knows what's to happen. Wally West goes for the air grab, coming from the teleportation.
Alright, nice stuff there from Wally West. Another execution area, but he gets throw tech.
Oh, a low shimmy, but H-Dope doesn't take the bait, still gets grab.
That should be the round.
Yeah, going into Super 1, maybe even a sliver. Yep, just a sliver indeed. Because you did mention before, I think it was like crouching low, like you do, or low forward, is that it would scale.
Yes. If you done that combo from a low forward, then yes, you are correct. Good shout there from Marine. There we go. Trying to look for that drive rush opportunity, which he does get in, but no conversion. He might be looking for a neutral jump soon. Jumps forward instead.
Yep. Looking for a grab, but no grab in the department here.
Oh, my guy. See, his drive of animation is so good. It's a drive walk. It's not a drive rush. Look at that meter build. That's crazy. There we go. Jump
Oh my
walk.
gosh, that is so far!
I'm telling you, man.
Why would Capcom make it an abomination of this character?
Because he's fun! And he's
He
gonna
is
get an
fun, but
early
I hate him!
45%. Oh man, here we go.
Yep, this is gonna be half health here. Wally West is also sitting at drive meter, that is half as well. But remember, oh my gosh, gets hit by the overhead. I was gonna say something.
That's not the round yet. Is it?
I
Oh, I
think it is,
lied!
Jammers. That is the round. Man.
Ah, do you know why? Okay, I'll tell you why. I underestimate this guy's corner potential after a wall splat. Because when you do a drive impact into the wall splat, damage is capped at 80%. So you're actually still inflicting a high amount of damage. Massive amounts.
Jeez, dude.
I think Capcom should change that down the line, but we'll see.
I hope Capcom's watching. Like, hey, you see this?
Alright, so it's 2-1 to H-Dope at the moment here. And like I said, some people have said this is a tough matchup for JP, but it shouldn't be... It's not that much of an uphill battle. He can still fight it. He jumps and gets the air throw.
I really like the air throw because it just like knocks him down. But H-Dope finding a way in, but gets grabbed once more, staying in his place in the corner with button. You gotta press the button, you're gonna get counter hit.
Oy, there you go. And the combo wasn't even finished. Put himself in burnout for the right requirements. And Wally West takes the next round in this game 4.
Oh man, yeah, he doesn't even want to throw anything out because I feel like Wally West is just so ready to react to anything. Low fireball.
He's got to be careful because after a while, neutral jump comes into play. Because nothing's been thrown out, he doesn't need to do... Yeah, there's the neutral jump. Oi! He tried to do command grab there? Why?
No, are you sure it was command grab or was it just like a regular fireball?
Nah,
because...
that was command grab.
Okay.
Air to air. I think he can get the round here. He should have spent the extra bar, but he's got it now. Doesn't matter.
Does not matter at all. Wally West, 2-2. You know, this is very similar to his match with I'm Still the Daddy. Like, this is going back and forth, and it has been a treat to watch.
It has indeed. And that's it. Representing the UK with the Union Jack. Woo! I know he's not from the UK, but I had to slip that one in there.
You know, one thing that I've noticed of H-Dope is that he would throw, you know, like all those like the portals and stuff to use either like teleportation or getting a hit from above. You know, one thing to mention for JP, I know for a fact that he can't throw his fireballs while those are out. Am I correct?
Yes. I think it's only one thing on the screen he can have at a time. So if he's throwing them out there, like he said, he wants to use it for a teleport to gain some real estate. I'll get.
Oh.
There you go.
Yeah, that teleportation is gonna work so well for him.
Alright, there you go. Does a stand heavy punch. Throw tech again. Drive rush in afterwards. And do you know what's crazy? The throw tech situation actually might be more deadly than it was in SF5. Because of the range the throw tech left you at SF5 was a button range. Now it's like, are you going to drive rush? You're going to drive impact? What are you going to do? It's crazy.
Oh man, Wally West is doing so well because it feels like he's not even being predictable at all. Because you think that once you see that burnout state, you want impact, especially when your opponent's in the corner, because you want that stun, you want to do as much damage as you can. But Wally West is playing the mental game. That's another thing that you have to be sure of, is that, like, of course you're mashing buttons and trying to hit the most combos ever, but the mental game also comes in play.
It does indeed, and Wally West is trying to turn this around and take this set to book his place in Grand Finals. And then just H-Dope running away at the moment. He's doing things in a passive approach to get some space. Stalagmite.
Yeah, that's what I mentioned before, like those floor spikes, like you have to time it out if you want to jump over it, or you're just going to get bounced off of them.
Neutral jump again. No, I was about to say no drive reversal, but there's a drive reversal into air throw. Oh, he can actually inflict a colossal amount of damage here if he chooses to do so.
No, just for the reset. Oh, nice block from Wally West, but does not block the overhead. Drops a combo. H-Dope going back away from the corner. Now Wally West has found his composure. That's going to be super. That's smart. Just spend the cash.
And this is important because it's not being greedy. You have to remember, your super meter and your OD moves are detached from one another. They're not one and the same. So if you spend your super to get the round, you still have EX moves or excessive tools to work with in the final round. This is what's happening here. You just lose access to a 50% combo. Case in point, it might come. Not quite.
Oh my gosh, just like the shimmy and, like, you know, of course H-Dope, I don't think we've ever seen him like take the bait at all. He just kind of sits there and just takes the grab.
Oh, that's it. That's going to be game. Game, set, and match. Delta Red Assault. It's going to leave Wally West in the Grand Finals winner's side. Judge, jury, and executioner. And ending it there with a perfect. What a set. What was that, 3-2 as well? Why is this guy?
Yeah, that was 3-2. Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, earlier when he was playing against I'm Still the Daddy, like, it's been going back and forth. Against H-Dope, it's been going back and forth as well, but Wally West was able to clutch it out 3-2 in winners, and of course H-Dope into losers. He still has another chance, but he will probably... Okay, I'm gonna make a prediction right now, if you don't mind me.
Talk to me.
I wonder if we're probably gonna see an H-Dope and Wally West rematch in Grand Finals. I'm calling it right now. Like, I know you love your boy, I'm Still the Daddy, but watching these two has been so crazy good.
Well, any set that Wally West has been in thus far, he's been putting on a show. We've only seen iSdd on camera once, so hopefully we get to see him back on camera again pretty shortly. Don't forget as well, your favourite should be still in the bracket as well. Jones, he's there, so it might be a team kill there. They might have to knock each other out, or country kill, I should say. So, no, it's actually pretty hard to call at this point, because in my personal opinion, Wally West is the spanner in the works. He's like, Jammers, you're wrong. You're good. And I'm like, no, you are. I just didn't expect it. But this is the beauty about seeing new talent. This is the beauty about seeing new talent in Street Fighter 6. There's so many names that we're just going to be unfamiliar with, and they're going to be good. They probably played SF5, and we just didn't see them. These guys hit the ground running SF6, and I can't wait to see where they go in the competitive aspect. But, speaking of competitive aspect, let's get an update on those brackets. Let's find out what is going on down in the lower bracket here. So, yes, as we were talking about it, Marine, iSD, and AKA Jones are going to go for that country kill. And whoever wins that, their prize is to go up against H-Dope's JP. Cannot wait to see this next set coming up.
Man, you know, this is great because you're rooting for I'm Still the Daddy. I'm rooting for Jones. This is kind of like a horse race right now, where like I have like my my tickets like just swinging up in the air, like let's go Jones, let's go. But dude, this is gonna be really good, and this is the matchup between Ken and Guile. You mentioned before, or no, I think was it Cammy or Ken? But like. This match, no, actually, I think you did mention this, where Ken,
yeah, it was Ken versus Guile.
Yeah, Ken versus Guile, where Ken struggles against Guile, but seeing Jones play, I think we've seen him play against what was his name?
Rakenhat.
Yeah, Rakenhat. We've seen him be so dominant against him, where it didn't even seem like a bad matchup for him at all.
Well, this next matchup here, he's going up against the General. Let me repeat that. He's good up against the General.
The General
is a different kettle of fish.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see how this matchup pans out here. And we were talking about this before. Despite the general consensus amongst most people with Ken having a difficult time against Guile, if you're going up against bad matchups, you're going to practice them way harder than the person is going to study their good matchups, if I've articulated that correctly. So the Guile player wouldn't necessarily practice against Ken because it naturally flows in his favor, how the neutral game pans out and how things pan out over time. Whereas Jones has to do a lot more legwork to how to circumvent and navigate the problems in neutral, how to optimize punishes, and how to make Guile uncomfortable. Because if you have Guile throwing less sonic booms or no sonic booms, then he is uncomfortable. However, the drive system allows him to be a little bit more aggressive, have different defensive options outside of EX Flash Kick, because he has perfect parry and he has drive impact in some regards as well. And you're going to see that from Jones as well. It might be drive impact, might be jump. He could be doing run into Shoryuken as well. There could be several things at play here just to ensure how Ken gets in. And that's one of the difficulties with the matchup. It's how Ken has to risk himself getting in.
Definitely. Yeah, I kind of like how I'm Still Daddy's just, like throwing that low forward in over and over again because it's obviously a really good tool, right? But Jones going in for the drive rush and the corner carry as well. Cross cut.
Good block on the overhead there. And most overheads in this game, if not all the overheads, are safe on block. That is a crazy solution, but hey, there's a fireball trap for you. Crouch fierce on the drive rush. Guile high kick there, okay.
Oh, nice confirm coming from down under. Oh my goodness, Jones. You see, I kind of like how I'm Still Daddy is also kind of like is trying to like stick to Jones and just trying to close the gap, but Jones is like doing a better job compared to I'm Still Daddy. Oh, this is the whiff punish.
Could have interrupted that target combo from crouch medium punch into forward medium punch there, but it's fine because Jones has got the positional advantage at the moment and the round as well to work with. Low forward, no cancel.
Oh, that was actually really sick. What?
Yeah, got the conversion of counter hit. Light follow up from the Jim right kicks. Misses his anti-air, but crouch medium punch still anti-air. There's a suplex. There you go. The sonic booms are coming out now.
Oh, kind of like dancing around his sonic boom too. Oh man, that is what you gotta be scared of. Like the drive rush cancel into the sonic boom and just using it as an insurance. Oh, gets burnt out.
And that's going to be game one. So Jones, no. Okay, he misses level 3. Hopefully he doesn't live to regret it. Oh, he had to block there. Yeah, that was an early jump fierce from Ken, so I don't know if iSD... It was a good choice not to throw out his crouch fierce. I've seen that normal attack anti-air trade with a vast majority of jump-ins in the game, so it's a good choice not to do that. He lost the game ultimately. So.
Oh, throw escape. Yep, after the drive rush. There we go, punish counter, going into the drive rush, into the corner, and then going for the tech throw. Now we wait.
Yeah, he's already in the corner here. Maybe on the next knockdown, like iSD might be looking to do a flash kick. Let's find out. He might just down back. Yeah, oh, he down back for a little bit, then did a jump away.
Oh, nice. I feel like we haven't even seen an OD flash drive. Oh, not flash drive, flash kick is what I was supposed to say.
Don't worry. Flash drive.
You're like, oh, I know what's coming. Oh, jumps over, gets the punish. That's going to be it. No, it's not.
No. Okay. That was a very interesting interaction there and follow-up, but it didn't, he got the round regardless. And the jump in from round start, Marine.
I mean, if it works, it works. You know, you never expect a jump to happen, but then going into drive impact with the wall splat, that's gonna be good damage. Overhead meaty, but nothing to convert off of. Waiting for the OD flash, drive / kick, whatever you want to call it. Jones going 2-0 over I'm Still the Daddy.
Well, if iSdd is going to make any adjustments, well, it's become, you know, voluntary to now mandatory. You have to make those adjustments. You have to win 3 games on the bounce. And he's more than capable of doing so. I know these guys have bumped into each other online a few times. I think he can pick up on a few habits here at iSdd.
Oh, nice anti-air. Yeah, you know, I feel like Guile has so many different tools to just anti-air you. That's why he's such a really good character. Probably like one of the top 3 characters. Top 5, top 3.
It's when it's at a position that works for him. Good EX flash kick there. Because Crouching Fierce does trade with certain jumping attacks. Flash kick, it might whiff depending on the character and the move at play. And then if it's a cross-up, well, then it can be difficult to cross-cut flash kick. So
sure,
there is a exploitable angle, but even so, doesn't stop Guile from being one of the better characters in the game. Yeah, Sonic Boom.
Yeah, that was really good for her. Oh, that was so cool. Of course, using his fireballs as insurance, but it gets off the screen. Thinking that I'm Still the Daddy might have like bounced off the fireball, but Jones kind of saw like through the 4th wall or something. Like, hey, I'm gonna DP you in this very instance.
They throw tech there from iSdd. Pops out an EX Sonic Boom to get a little bit of space. He's got to be careful with the upside down kick as well. Ken's stand medium kick can actually punish that into the target combo, I believe. Because his stand medium kick moves him forward, so... there you go.
Oh, stops the drive rush in. Just going for a parry right in front of him because he knows that he's just going to keep pressing buttons over and over again. Nice flash kick into air.
Alright.
I think that's... No, that's not going to kill, is it?
Nah, it should be just about alive. There you go.
Just a smidget.
Well, now perfect parry is going to be Jones's best friend unless iSdd has something to say about it. There it is.
Yeah, I feel like it just didn't really matter to him. You know, I always like look at the health meter and I'm just like, oh yeah, they have a lot of like things to do. They can like risk things here and there, so I don't think he was like scared at all. But yeah, for Jones' situation, like he is in match point, so he's trying to end this as soon as possible.
Well, look, man, when there's drive gauge available, you can always make something happen.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Sonic Boom game coming at play here. This is where it gets a little bit difficult for Ken. And this is why. Try to jump again. Drive impact. And he recovered from the Soback kick just in time. I'd spend level 3 if I were you, he didn't. He might have missed his charge time. Oh no, do you know what? I was looking at the wrong meters, my bad. I was looking at Ken's one instead of Guile's. Sonic Boom that play. He can't. Oh, he jumped. Yeah, don't jump.
Yeah, I think that's kind of donezo there. Yep, going into super. Yeah.
Wait, careful. He might run and do a Shoryuken if you're not careful.
No!
Oh, dude.
Just a trail of Sonic Boom. It's like, can you dodge this? It kind of feels like those really old mobile games where like you're trying to like jump through whatever thing that would inflict damage on your like character that you're playing. It literally felt like that. That's hilarious.
Yeah, man. Those Flash like Newground mini games you spend.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Or like on Miniclip where you just like playing those old games at school.
Oh man. Alright, so it's 2-1 here to Jones. iSdd trying to make that comeback.
There we go with the OD flash kick. And then of course, back to position. This is where I'm Still the Daddy wants to be. Another successful flash kick.
Nice drive rush into the jab to try and bait something from iSdd there, but iSdd did not take the bait. That's going to be a punish.
Oh, no.
That might be dead.
Unfortunate. It definitely is not dead. Oh.
Do you know why? Okay, I'll probably tell you why after this.
Yes.
So, Guile has perfect Sonic Booms, but he also has perfect Flash Kicks. And I think the regular Flash Kick came out.
I did not know that. Okay.
So when he says Flash Kick, it's the perfect one. When he says Somersault, it's the regular.
That is good. You see, I'm telling you, Jammers, you gotta make your own podcast to talk about these fun facts. Like, I genuinely did not know that.
Trust me, it was Tyrant that told me this back at like week 1. I was like, excuse me? He said, yeah, he's got perfect Flash Kicks. Alright, there you go. Drive impact. Oh, sorry, drive parry. That Sonic Blade is mad active, dude.
Yeah, incredibly mad active. Nice drive rush into
What?
the
Nah.
anti-air.
Hey, wait. Someone clip that and send it to me on Twitter, please. At HG Jabber, someone clip that, please. I'm telling you, I was saying this before. The fireball traps in Street Fighter 6 are more versatile than they've ever been before because of drive rush. He did drive rush, crouch fierce, flash kick into level 3. I need that clip and sent to me. That was brilliant.
Oh, jeez. No, that was sick.
Nah, that's crazy. And he's got the momentum on his side now, Marine. Unfortunately, his drive gauge has other things to say about it. Well, look at these guys just pressing hard kick and medium kick with malicious intent. Missed it.
Oh no, missed it. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. And of course, being on the other side, I feel like that's nothing to be scared of, especially your opponent's in burnout state. But you should still be careful because they can still do the same amount of damage, even being in a healthy state.
All right, there you go. Stand fierce. Block it out here. He's got to watch out for the button choices he uses and the sonic boom that he presses as well here, iSdd, because drive impact and near the wall is a threat.
In this situation, oh no, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say EX5. Oh!
Oh, crosscut again!
Oh, he's dead.
Yeah, he's definitely dead. No, so like, one thing I was gonna say, Jammers, is that like in that corner situation where you see I'm Still the Daddy was doing like Sonic Boom over and over again, I was kind of thinking like, do you think Jones would do Drive Impact again after that one situation where he got hit by it? I wonder if I'm Still the Daddy was baiting for something for him to do Drive Impact, then react with Drive Impact in the corner. That's what I would say.
if you do it with the Sonic Boom, you recover faster, so he'd be able to react in time. But it's very difficult to pass up for some players when you do drive impact near the wall and they're throwing projectiles, because even if they block, you can get the wall splat.
Gotcha.
Whip punish. Straight to the wall. Overhead. No flash kick inbound. I don't think so. Oh, there it is.
And there it is. You did mention it. It's like you got like two minds intact together. Y'all know what you're thinking about.
Oh, there you go. That's going to be the round. Target combos, sand medium punch into the fierce, ending with the flash kick. Well, to be fair, I've been watching iSdd for nearly 10 years now, so.
Nice. Yeah, so both players are sitting at match point too. This is going to be really good. You know, we've mentioned a lot about, you know, for example, like Wally West's matches where his is going like back and forth. I'm Still the Daddy's, I'm pretty sure it goes back and forth too, but like this is really fun to watch. Because it shows more of a potential that like it's not one-sided at all. Like both players are extremely good at what they do.
Well, whoever loses this loser goes home and out of the tournament. That's burnout here for iSdd. He only has level 3 to work with right now. He's waiting for the stun. He's waiting for the fierce into drive impact. He's waiting for something.
Yeah, but I wonder if I'm Still a Daddy's like definitely churning something while he's turtling here. Gets hit by the overhead.
He's waiting for his gauge to come back. That's it. That's the game. That's done. He was preoccupied with something else, and Jones had other ideas, so he combos into Shoryu Repper, and he's gonna close it out here, 3-2.
That's my boy, Jones! Man, you know, like in that certain situation, I really like how Jones wasn't even baiting anything else. Like, how should I put it? When I say like baiting, I meant like maybe like mind baiting. Like if he wanted I'm Still the Daddy to react to drive impact in the corner or something like that, because he probably could have been churning super, but Jones, he probably didn't even have drive impact in mind. Maybe he did, like somewhere in the corner of his mind, but like he just wanted to apply pressure over and over again for how strong Ken's footsies are. So he deserves that 3-2, sending I'm Still the Daddy back home with I believe it's 4th place actually.
Yeah,
that was a great run. Great run.
Great run. Thank you very much for joining us today, iSdd. I do believe he is going Evo in a week's time. So
yes.
Hopefully he gets prepared, because there's over 7,000 combatants. That's going to be a long day for just about anyone. And he is using Guile, so he should be out there to ruin their day, not the other way around. He is praying. He is praying he doesn't bump into too many JPs. You can't avoid him, but if you don't get too many, I think you'll have a very good run. So good luck.
He'll still be there. So, but again, yeah, like if he's gonna be at Evo, he's definitely gonna wreak havoc. Like we always know, like we know who I'm Still the Daddy is. He's been wrecking havoc in the scene for so many years. So again, it's gonna be great to see this guy at Evo.
Can't wait to see that. All right, so let us get another update on the brackets here. So that means we've got, yes, Wally West in the grand finals winner side, but now he's going to be awaiting the opponent of H-Dope and aka Jones here in the losers final here. Thank you very much to people that have stuck with us from start to finish for today's PlayStation Cup for Street Fighter 6. We are now at the penultimate set of the night. JP going up against Ken. Now, I don't think we've seen JP versus Ken today, so we're going to see how this one pans out. Jones has got a little bit of momentum because he did go to the lower bracket round 1, I believe. So he's actually been making that incredible. No, he went to losers bracket from round 2. My bad. The winner's semifinals. My mistake. He's got a bit of momentum on him, but H-Dope, he's probably hungry to get that run back, like you said before, Marine, against Wally West, because probably didn't like the way he lost that set to get into winners final or grand finals, you know.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna sting, but it is something that you can use that momentum or like the mentality to learn from your mistakes, get better, learn some more things. And you know, again, like this game is like still particularly new. I know that we are almost going into 2 months of the game.
Yep.
It's still a new fighting game, and I feel like a lot of people are still learning the ins and outs of it. But let's see if H-Dope pulls through, or if Jones, my favorite, is going to get into grand finals.
I'll say something real quickly regarding the 2 months thing. It feels like the game's been out for a year, because we've seen it for a year.
Yeah.
Alright. Already doing... Okay, so Jones already doing something interesting against JP. You actually can empty jump his crouch, medium punch, anti-air from a particular distance, and then get a full punish counter combo on the ground. But you really have to judge the distance. It can't be done super close. Anti-air.
Oh, yep, going for the parry. Oh! I kind of like how he was just like standing there just to see what H-Dope's gonna do, and then goes into the drive rush after parry. But H-Dope is putting him back in his place, going into the next round.
Damn. Sometimes I see Jones really trying to like pile on the aggression against a lot of these matchups, and then some of them it just doesn't work out. But I like that he doesn't get deterred from it. JP is a party pooper, so I don't blame him. Wow, he just did back medium punch while blocking. Okay, that's how we're feeling today. EX fire Hadouken and...
Oh no. Well, that's okay. He's able to kind of close the gap against H-Dope. H-Dope's got to think of something, but goes for the amnesia. Jones is being patient.
I like how you said he's got to think of something, and I'm like, that's my answer.
Huh?
Alright, there's a back throw straight to the corner. And he does the EX Phantom to send him mid-screen. That sends you full screen on block as well. That's crazy, by the way.
Ooh, I kind of like the super option here because, of course, he will build that meter back once he puts Jones, you know, away from him. And yeah, just doing like the portals, the wall spike. Oh, okay. Oh!
Baited. Oh, you gotta make this count, my friend. And he's making it count indeed. He might do extra Yukin after this. Who knows? He jumped instead.
Oh.
Stun.
There we go with the stun. Yeah, this is going to be really huge for Jones. This is going to put him back in his place. And of course, being healthy with full drive meter. Gets hits. It does not matter. H-Dope. Just one more hit and that could be it. No! That's what I'm saying! Jammers! Like, you cannot jump over those spikes unless you timed it correctly. Oh my gosh. That is so unfortunate.
It is incredibly infuriating sometimes.
Yeah.
And you think you can get that one opportunity and you don't. And then does EX Amnesia just for the sake of it. Thank you. This is great. I know that Marine's laughing in disgust right now because she knows what she's witnessing is...
Jammers, I can hear in your voice. That's what I'm laughing at because I'm the same. It's a mood.
Look, I'll tell you what. JP's a luxury for the uninvolved. Me and you's a treat. We don't have to deal with this.
Oh, yeah. We're just watching from the sidelines. You're right.
Of course. I am the biggest cheerleader right now. All right, that should be the round. That's it. Fire it up indeed. Boy.
Man, it's getting a little toasty in here, don't you think?
Okay, jump medium punch again. Doesn't get caught by the EX Phantoms.
Oh my gosh, that air grab. And like, it throws you full screen too, and you're just like, well, gotta do this all over again. But not for Jones. Jones is not scared to close the gap. Putting H-Dope into the corner. Blocks! Oh, I wouldn't say block, but shimmies or whatever, waits for the grab. But that's not gonna kill though.
He's not dead. If he doesn't meet Fireball, he's at liberty to get hit by level 3 or level 2 might be activated here. And he pumped something. Yeah. So a point you brought up before about JP's throw sending full screen. So when JP's mid-screen, his throws send you far away. When he's in the corner, his throws, he's right next to you. There's no pushback to his throws at all, which is very convenient. Very convenient for him.
Oh, grabs the drive rush. I wonder if he like threw out his button a little too late.
Probably.
It doesn't matter. H-Dope is you know, enjoying his time, hanging out. We're on the beach.
Of course. I wouldn't want to be on the beach with JP though. Not unless he's going to tell me how to make a successful business. Oh, he got hit.
A little double dash. Oh no, misses it. You know, I kind of like how H-Dope didn't even press a button. He just wanted to jump over. Because I wonder if he were to press a button in the air, he would have gotten hit by DP.
Well, that was such an awkward reset to close out that round there for H-Dope. But hey, whether hook or by crook, I'll take it. Try to go for a throw bait there, did Jones. It didn't quite work out. Good check on the drive rush. Still trying to check him. Oh, he tried to dash. He tried to an arbitrary dash there, Jones. It didn't quite work out.
Oh, perfect. That's what Jones wanted. But even... Oh, nice! I was gonna say, like, even if you throw, like, the fireball and, like, you can't get, like, a combo afterwards, like, you still have the lead of, like, you know, getting close to your opponent and trying to do whatever you can to win the round. And that's what Jones did.
All right, drive rushes in, and he gets the target combo confirmation from the stand median kick into the anti-air. Great momentum on Jones's side currently. He pressed back medium punch in the corner again?
I mean, anything's possible, right?
Yeah, well, if it leads into a level 3, why not? Okay, 45% taken away here. Goes for an empty jump low. Didn't quite work out.
Oh, I wonder if he just did the neutral jump just to, like, avoid the floor spike, the potential floor spike, but it was nowhere to be seen. H-Dope sitting in the corner once more.
Watch out for the wall splat. Doesn't even need to, because that will be the round into level 3. I can't tell you how many times I've seen this level 3. This is probably over the 500th time. Something like that, maybe more. Look, man, level 3s come in abundance in Street Fighter 6. They are actually incredibly frequent, more frequent than level 1s. So,
because I feel like you build up a meter pretty quickly in this game. Because I remember, like, in Street Fighter 5, like, when you have to use your meter, like, it's less likely you're gonna have super because you're still using, like, the EX meter. But this one, like, there's 2 different meters that you have to manage and also be aware of.
Marine, if I told you all the ways you build meat in this game, you would be pretty bewildered.
Come on, Jammers, tell me! What's holding you back?
I'll tell you later. Oh, throw bait with the Dragon Lash. That's nice. Oh, he tried to jump and it didn't quite work out. A combo into level 1, I don't think it's going to do it. Maybe it will. Yeah, he won't do it.
Oh my gosh, I really like the little meaty, the little counter hit. Oh!
No anti. He wasn't ready and he gets thrown for the round.
That's really interesting. Yeah, he just did like an empty jump on the other side and just grabbed them instead. You think that a lot of people would just try to like throw out some normals just to kind of get your opponent to either like jab you, anti-air you, do whatever, but it's really interesting that you just like jump in and do that. Nothing more.
Alright, anti-air crouch medium punch into a fake phantom. Gets that throw there, does dope. Yeah, he's, again, Jones is getting a lot of mileage off of the drive rush into stand medium kick. And then H-Dope, like, it's been 50-50 how he deals with it, and then he gets hit by it depending on his course of action. So. Neutral jump again. Yeah, he's worried now. He's got to watch out for drive rush into Shoryuken or something. So.
Oh no, both players have the right idea, but just a little too far for that grab. Going for the low forward, you gotta watch your toes.
Alright, good blocks there from H-Dope. Drive rush to drive rush. And that's going to put him in burnout here. And that's going to take... They're actually going to leave him in burnout for a little bit longer. Only because this is the CA version. Unless he does wake up CA himself, I don't see what else is going to work here. And that's going to be it.
That is unfortunately going to be an H-Dope leaving the PlayStation Cup at 3rd place. But Jones facing against Wally West in Grand Finals.
Yes, indeed. Well played there to Jones for taking it 3-1 and progressing into the Grand Finals. H-Dope, commiserations. Thank you very much for entering today's tournament. You get some prize money, 100 USD. And I believe Was it top? Let me get the voice of reason. Was it top 3 or top 2 that get the Evo merchandise?
I think it's top 2. Top 2 gets
two?
the Evo merch. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. We'll just get confirmation on that real quick. But unfortunate there. He does get a little bit of change. Hey! Thank you very much, guys. Okay, it's top 2. So, yeah, sorry, Dope. No hoodie for you. I don't know how else to put it.
Like, you could probably ask Wally West or Jones, like, hey, you don't need that hoodie, right? I can have that.
No, I won't ask them. I'll just tell them, like, you don't need it. It's not going to get cold
It's mine now.
soon.
Even though you want it, it's mine now.
I claim all rights to it. Nah, it's fine. But yes, no, well played to both the Greek twins for coming through. Mm-hmm. One of you took out money. Maybe next time. But yes, I do want to see both of these guys actively playing a little bit more, because I know the Greek scene is pretty small for Street Fighter, as far as I'm aware, because I didn't see many of their players in Street Fighter 5, but if they're coming back, making a resurgence like many other scenes for Street Fighter 6, then hey, I'm all on board for these new guys staying around and sticking around and causing havoc for the Street Fighter players. But yes, that means we have now come to our grand finale, the grand point of today's event, which will be Wally West going up against Jones. But again, another quick look at the bracket. This is how things have panned out. Wally West beat Jones 3-0 before in the winner's semi-final. Now Jones has a chance to get back at him. That revenge arc, that's what we like to call it. And boy, is he in such a good position to do so. Obviously, if you look at the stats, it's detrimental. He's in the loser's bracket. So that means he has to win 6 games to win the tournament, 3 games to reset the bracket, and then 3 games after that to take the whole tournament. However, with momentum on his side from losing to Wally West and having that, being that Ravenous being, to get that run back, which has now been placed in his lap. So his destiny's in his own hands, Marine, is it not?
Man, yeah, no, definitely. Like, sorry, I was just like looking at the bracket, just kind of like thinking, Kyle, there's like a bunch of 3-0s, and then you only see like the from Wally West, I'm Still the Daddy, and then H-Dope, and then aka Jones. Man, this was a really fun bracket to watch because, of course, there's a bunch of matches where it's like, oh, like, we know that I'm Still the Daddy's like super dominant in like what he does with Guile, but then there are a bunch of matches that weren't even one-sided at all. So it's been really fun to watch this with you.
Thank you for joining us. You're the the European guest for today.
That is true.
I'm usually the North American guest at 2 a.m, but no. You're
2 in the morning. Did I ever tell you I've never been to Europe before? I gotta go someday.
You've never been?
Yeah, I've never been.
I guess it's living up to Americans really don't need to leave their states, do they? God damn. Well, no, because you went to Singapore recently, so you have been traveling. You've definitely been traveling.
Oh, definitely. But Europe, I have not. But we have the European Grand Finals here, though. Wally West, Mr. Jones. So, Wally West, like, we haven't even seen him lose yet. Or he's probably going to take the whole PlayStation Cup. But Jones, his Ken has been super dominant. Like, we were just watching his match against H-Dope and against I'm Still the Daddy. His Ken is crazy, crazy good. Very explosive. And he knows what he's doing.
100%. And I know he's bumped into, or he's played Shax's Cammy, he plays Hurricane's Cammy, there's a few others. I'm thinking Moss from the UK. There's other Cammys I'm forgetting. He's played a plethora of Cammys to have a decent understanding thus far. Obviously things are still early, things are changing, and I probably think he watches a lot of this matchup on YouTube as well to get a couple of ideas. But yeah, I don't know if today is the first day he's encountered Wally West, because if this is the first day, especially because people like Wally West will surprise you in a bracket, especially first to 2 double elim. Obviously we didn't doing first to 3s today, but first to 2 double elimination, if you've never heard of this guy and he comes with this caliber of Cammy, Rude Awakenings are just around the corner. But it is the grand final here. Like I said, to reiterate, Wally West on the winner's side, he only needs to win 3 games to close out the entirety of the tournament, aka Jones has to double that. He's on the pilgrimage here. He's got that mountain climb. He has to win 6 in totality to win the bracket here. So, or win the tournament, I should say.
Yeah, win the
we'll
whole
find out how
tournament
that
and
goes.
get some Evo merch. Well, of course, both players get Evo merch, right? But it's just like a $200 difference, whether like you go home with 300 or 500. It doesn't matter. Like you're still getting some good prizes off of this tournament. And another thing besides the prizes, like just think about the experience that you got from this tournament too, where you're also fighting your tournament nerves. You're fighting, you know, some matchups that you haven't been playing against in a while. So it's a really good thing in and out besides the prizes that PlayStation has.
100%. All right, they're kicking things off. Crouching media punch buffer into a forced knockdown, so no real juggle potential there.
Oh, punish counter. Yep, punishing the. I'm assuming that's like the roundhouse, right? That Kemi did. Okay.
Now, he must have done Dragon Lash after a throw. I think that's what I saw. All right, burnout. There's a Dragon Lash.
Oh, with the reactions. Yep.
And that's going to put him right back in the corner. Yeah, that screen carry on her super is insane.
Oh, a little back off me tool. But Wally West is not scared. Even being in burnout state. Gosh, what a meaty dive kick.
Do you know what? Sometimes you have to just throw off your opponent with that unpredictability. You can't always assume that someone's going to be scared to be in burnout. Some people embrace it and try to take the fight to you to really throw you off balance. At the end, that's happened again. He's done crouching media punch to check Dragon Lash, but he's going for the cancel as if Jones is staying grounded. So he's not ready. Well, I don't think it's I'm not sure what the conversion would be off a forced knockdown situation there. So.
Ooh, that was a really close roundhouse. That would have been punished though, right? If that's really close like that? Okay.
So it's like -4 or something, so he definitely could have got like a jab into something there.
Yeah. Oh, that was actually really cool. Because like I thought that he would have pressed the button or like do dive kick where Jones was able to kind of like drive rush and then punish with maybe like an anti-air DP or something, but that is going to work that way. He does have the lead though. Wally West almost being healthy.
Alright, pressure being applied here. He's marshalling Wally West in the corner here. Jones, drive impact, the drive impact. Is he going to go for a side swap or is he going to go for a full combo? No, side swap here. And again, too obvious with that drive impact there. Oh, the check.
Yeah, that's it.
Build the meter in time, and that's going to be level 3. To close it out, Jones loses this round with a level 3 in check. That's unfortunate. And Wally West taking game 1 in this grand final.
Man, that was actually really, really sick because Wally West, like even being in the corners, like he would see so far out where he would just like react with super or with DP or like just something out of there. Not scared of being in burnout at all.
100%. And let's see if the throw loops kick things off here. Missed his opportunity for the second throw, Marine.
Oh, there it is again. Yeah, he keeps doing that too. Like Jones, like that's not gonna fool him at all. He's just gonna do DP. So I wonder if Wally West is probably gonna stop doing that now that he got hit twice.
Yeah, I think as you mentioned it before earlier in today's broadcast, I think the guys are just getting used to seeing the ink now.
Sure.
Oh, nice punish.
Yeah, no crosscut from there, but yeah, no, that's probably better than just doing the crosscut.
Yeah, what some people will do as this round closes out, what some people will do is they'll walk under their opponent, and as their opponent's trying to get a cross up, they'll punish the landing recovery, and that's guaranteed punish counter. When you get punish counter, you lose drive gauge, so.
Oh, that was actually from a meaty combo. Holy cow.
Oh, the EX Air Tatsu. Okay, that beat out EX Cannon Spike, I think. Or Cannon Strike, I should say.
Can of Sprite.
Can of Sprite. Drive rush in. Both
it's like who's gonna get there first, huh? Jones.
Look, man, skedaddle, skedoodle. I control the neutral. That's going to be the game.
Bomb. Yeah, go for a super 2 just to like close things out, close the curtains as fast as you can. Because I like anytime you do like super 3, it's like, really? Do we have to watch this? Get my butt kicked? Come on.
Oh no, I will 100% do level 3. You get to
see... you? Whoa! Just like the saltiness, like just like tip off the salt, like.
Yeah, 100%. If you have like 2%, I'll do level 3, and I said I'm not sure if it was gonna kill. I'll just try.
And then, like they had like a splinter health, and you just like looked at them like I wasn't sure it was gonna kill.
Yeah, I was like I just wasn't sure. All right, there you go. Gonna go for the screen carry from the run Tatsu. Goes for the throw.
Oh man, yeah, like Wally West just like he's not scared. Like I always say that. I know I sound like a broken record, but Wally West is like his mental is up there.
Oh yeah, 100%. Because again, you have to kind of have that good mental fortitude, especially with combos that basically immediately put you in the corner. You can't be deterred by it too quickly. And these guys back and forth, they've been really good at kind of getting their way out of there. That should be the round.
That's actually the first time I've seen Jones take the bait.
You bite eventually. You will bite eventually. Alright, trying to apply that pressure to get in. And he's mixing things up with Dragon Lash, mixing things in with the Drive Rush approach as well. I know Wally West is trying to find one universal way to cover all of them, but sometimes it's hard with the mental overload that you got to deal with, man.
Oh, yep. It's like eventually, like if you keep tapping at it, it will eventually break. This is the situation that's happening right now.
Alright, there you go. Nice combo here. If Jones gets another one, he can cancel into level 3 to end it for the round. Yes.
Man, it's like those mix-ups over and over again where you think that like Jones is gonna grab you, but he goes for like the lows, and you're like, oh, okay, he went for the lows. Oh no, like I got knocked down, getting hit by like the overhead. Like you guess 3 times and most of them are wrong, you're dead.
Oh, he tried to do an anti-air with back medium punch and he got stuffed by the roundhouse. You need to learn your cannon spike anti-airs, my friend. Well, I say that and then back medium punch works the next time. Alright, thanks for shutting me up.
Not gonna lie, like the first week, I just didn't even know how to anti-air again. Maybe because like it would look so weird to see my opponent in the air and it's like, what are you doing? Oh, you're jumping at me.
Well, it's crucial with the anti-airs now because remember, risk reward on jump-ins it's actually even worse than 5. Way worse than 5. So you really have to have the anti-airs on point as much as possible. Wally West is almost at... Okay, no, he's fine now. Yeah, the drive gauge at a healthy amount. I'll make a point in just a second, so... Alright, there you go. Dragon Lash in at a very unreactable range unless he already committed to something like that jab.
Yeah, we've seen those from Wally West where he is able to contest doing like jab or whatever to interrupt that and get his turn back.
Next hit will win it for Wally West if he gets a medium or fierce into drive rush. I think Jones can do it with a level 2, but we'll see.
Oh, the side switch.
Right.
No. Okay. I was gonna say like I thought you would drive rush cancel and then go into super, but I wonder if he's confident enough that it wasn't gonna go.
He should have burnt himself out to level 3. It would have worked. Right. That should be the round. That's gonna be it. And he went for the reset. The audacity.
Filthy man.
But to be fair though, regarding that's actually part of the meta now. So because there's so much startup on drive impact, you're going to do a full combo that puts him near the corner, and then you're going to get that reset for the wall splat or the stun, depending on what the combo does to them. It's part of the meta now, what the guys are doing.
Oh, nice contest. We're just checking there. The challenge.
Oh, tried to put a perfect parry in a low forward just in case Jones tried to take his turn back. Didn't quite work out there for Wally West.
Yeah, you did mention before where you're just kind of like waiting to see Wally West actually do an anti-air DP, but I mean, I guess he just wants to stay on the safe side because whenever he like messes it up.
Well, remember, right? He's got over 100,000 LP. If he's been doing back medium punch for the vast majority of his matches, then boy, good conversion off the punish counter. Until that happened, that's fine. That is completely fine there. Oh, okay. There you go. Gets the...
You know, it's kind of similar to that weird scramble with Wally West and Semi. I wonder if this is what we're seeing right now, where Jones is able to capitalize those scrambles that Wally West is showing here.
Oh, he tried to do a shimmy there, but Jones pressed his jab. Well-spaced die kick as well. Damn, the aerial approach is being quite overwhelming here for Jones at the moment, but still fighting tooth and nail to win the neutral. Backing away. Right, he's got to watch out here. One low forward conversion for Jones, or even a stand fierce drive rush cancel could end it here.
Oh, nice jump away, but gets damage at the end there.
Overhead. Go low.
Yep, stay in the corner as you go. You're in burnouts.
Yeah, he's blocking for too long. Remember, you get punished for blocking in this game. You can't block for too long.
You gotta act quick.
Oh, I think you did the new drive rush cancel. Rift cancel on the lights. There you go. Oh no!
Oh no!
Level 3!
Oh no! The scramble! Wally West falls to Jones, where he is going to reset the brackets.
Damn, that was a bit spaghetti in those last couple of seconds there. That level 3 could have been game-changing in that regard for Wally West. But hey, maybe he just needed that first set to kind of recalibrate and find a way to understand, have a better understanding, I should say, of Jones's habits in a first of 3.
Definitely. Yeah, you know, like I've mentioned before, where Wally West has had like so many scrambles between a bunch of players that he went through in the bracket, but he's able to kind of, yeah, like get back in action, try to learn from his mistakes, and of course, like literally chill, take it easy, you got this.
Alright, he's in burnout again. Cammy gets put into burnout quite frequently, like regardless of who puts her in burnout, whether it's on her own or the opponent does it, but like I said, you get punished for blocking in this game. There's not quite the stun.
Oh no, yeah, just a little far off there. Oh, hello.
We'll take that. No, we'll take that any day of the week. Oh my god, he anti-ed. All splat. Alright, here it comes. Yeah, he jumped out.
Oh, going for the air-to-air. Usually whenever we see Jones backdash and your opponent's like jumping at you, like he would be very successful with those DPs.
Oh, he put himself in burnout again. Twice in burnout in the same round, Marine. That's going to be the round.
DP.
Dude, why did you not know?
What?
Oh my
okay,
word.
alright, go. You can chip him,
He might mess it up. Yeah, he might mess it up.
That's really gotta sting. That's really gotta hurt. Because, like, I wonder if Wally West thought that the punish counter would be enough when you did the air grab. And I'm like, okay, sure, maybe. But you should also probably do, like a longer combo where you know it's gonna kill.
So punish counter throws are the optimal meter build in this game. They build 40% of the super meter. So it was definitely a miscalculation on damage. And this can be biting him in the ass. If we can get the name swapped around as well on the top, that'd be sick.
Hey, I didn't know Jones played Ken.
Well, he can play. He can play Cammy. He can play Cammy, but
I'm getting mixed up too.
Full splat, not quite. Hold on a minute. There we go. Throw again.
The grab loop, yeah.
Watch out for the Shoryuken. Jay's not gonna Shoryuken. Try to hold up. Drive impact, the drive impact,
reaction.
And that's gonna be the game. That's the game. Whee.
Coming at ya.
Bringing the heat. And there you have it.
Sit down and shut up.
So, I think now Jones is on a 4-game win streak in this grand final.
Bro, yeah, he's heating up. His Ken is actually godlike.
I know, right? And he said he didn't main Ken.
I think he's just saying that just so he can like fool you, like, oh, I actually play JP.
Yeah. So why don't you change your CFN name to reuse Dad 101? That really trick us. All right, there you go. He is doing a Dragon Lash after the throw tech. Okay, interesting.
Oh, the little shimmy, Wally West. That's not good. Sitting at 1 drive bar though.
Yeah, I think. Oi, that's what he was doing before. He's done a roundhouse. He tried to perfect parry that attempt, but it didn't quite work out. Wally West, I think he's been completely downloaded, Marine.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he did that probably like 3 times already. Jones is so ready for the DP.
Drive impact, drive impact again. And that's going to be the round. Dude, this is turning into a speed run.
Speed run, aka Jones.
We can submit this to Games Done Quick if we're in time.
Did you know that they're like in my city every summer?
No way.
Yeah, they are. I always like forget to register, like go to them, but hey, that's for another time. We're seeing this grand finals right now.
All right, throwing out that Sound Fist with malicious intent. About to put Wally West in burnout, and then is it blocked? Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
But he didn't parry it. That's why I put him in burnout. If he parried the level 3, he would have replenished an abundance of drive gauge. So he's gonna have to work with this burnout timing here, Marine.
No, that is actually really smart, Jammers, now that you analyze that, because obviously being in burnout, it sucks after like blocking a really big super. You want to get that most damage out of you. But Wally West, getting healthy, here we go. Just 1 more hit, and that is the hit.
Alright, here we go.
Just more. Ah, the DP!
Hold on a minute. Jones is not out of this. Oi! And as I say that, he dashes into a quick spin knuckle. He had an iota helping us, but like I said, when you have drive gauge, anything is possible. Gotcha. That was legit. Legitimate punish. And that's an optimal conversion, by the way. The back hard kick after drive rush cancel only works on standing opponents, not crouching. Ooh,
trying to go for a low shimmy, but Wally West is not going to take that bait once more. This is my chance. No, it's not.
He's going to get put into burnout again, and he done it on his own volition with the drive reversal. just waits.
Oh my gosh, and this, oh my gosh, I just hate like that hurt box where it's like, oh, I'm probably gonna be in the front to punish you, but it's a weird hurt box coming down there.
Yeah, it is. Nice anti-air. Alright, looking strong here. And he can't do anything. Wally West is at his wit's end here. He's really got to do like a low forward conversion or something to get started. Don't know what he's going to do though.
Yeah, he's just standing there too. You know, we've seen Wally West just like stand there. Oh, and he's just teabagging.
Yeah, because he knows it's like you haven't got much choice to get back into this fight. And my word, Jones is giving him the game.
Oh no, Jones.
Oh, you
Jones!
salesman. You salesman. Oh, you sold the game, mate. Oh my word.
Yo, Wally West. Okay, I think he just needs to do that. He just needs to like back away, teabag, mess with his mental. Wally West. 1-1.
You absolute salesman, Jones. Oh,
man, we are degens up in here. I'm sorry, PlayStation, but this is who we are. We're degenerate Street Fighter players.
Yeah, we just give up games that we're winning. Yeah. Good time. Good time. I tried to do...
Oh, tries to go for a DP, probably.
Drive reverse?
Lifetime DP.
I wonder if that's legit. The quick spin knuckle after drive reversal. I'll note that one down.
Oh!
Okay.
Alright, we're learning.
Well, to be fair, Dragon Lash actually avoids a few level 1s. I know Manon's level 1 goes completely under it.
It goes underneath, yep.
Which sucks. But I guess it beats Cammy's level 1 as well. Alright, forward throw. Wally West, that game that Wally West won might be the game he needed, Marine.
Yeah, super unfortunate, but Wally West, he's like just keeping away from them, but Jones, he knows how to close the gap here. And he's just gonna go into super. Yeah, no, that's smart because like you just want to close it out as much as you can. Jones, he is still composed. Of course, it's gotta hurt to think like, man, I actually do that round. I'm gonna try not to throw this time.
Oh yeah, he got his kick in the backside. He's definitely gonna not squander any of these rounds now. Well, I hope not. Alright, forward throw again.
Okay.
And he just backs away.
Away again.
Yeah, just give him a little bit of that real estate to think he can get out and work with something, but then he can surprise him with a drive rush, walk forward, or back throw.
Ooh. Yeah, that was very lucky. He got hit because I wonder if he tried to do a cross DP, but it still worked out in the end where he did back throw instead.
Ooh, and there you go. Punish on the landing frames there from the jump. Yeah, no, I know what he's doing.
Oh, yeah.
I know what he's doing.
See, Jones is just sitting there. Because this is what Wally West did to him. He just stood there, did nothing. Wally West put himself in turn and gets chipped by the fireball. Jones, just one more match away from winning PlayStation Cup.
Yeah, after losing 3-2 to Wally West before, I think Wally West knows when it looks or it almost feels like it's insurmountable to come back. Because again, Wally West puts himself in these situations sometimes, so it's hard to worm your way out of those. And then because Jones relinquished that one game that Wally West has won here in this grand final reset, like you think that's the momentum booster he needed, but Jones has managed to keep composed, reset everything, reset everyone's energy levels, and goes, all right, guys, relax. I got this.
Yeah, you know, and like I mentioned before too, where not because like you're mashing buttons strictly in this game, like there's also mental play as well. Like, you know, we just seen before with Wally West where he just stood there and he just teabagged Jones from afar. So again, you know, it can really mess your mental, but try to do your best to keep it cool and do what you can.
Well, he's still in it. It's 2-1. Let's see what happens here. Then back to the neutral here. He's got quite a bit of health to work with. Doesn't EX cannon spike because I don't think he was ready to react to the whole situation.
Oh, that was actually really sick. That's what you mentioned before, where like underneath Ken's whatchamacallit? Is it a Jinrai, right? It's
Dragon
Jinrai.
Lash.
Dragon Lash. Yeah, it definitely goes underneath, like you mentioned before, man. On Super 1, it goes underneath. So
the
I don't know what to tell you. That's really cool.
Anti-air, Wally West, is he giving it away because this pressure's too overwhelming from Jones? Goes for a side swap. And the jab interruption there. Well timed there from Jones. And that's going to be the round, Marine.
Yep, he caught him in the backdash. Jones, match point away, wanting to close this out as soon as possible before Wally West catches up to him.
Oi, the jump fizz closes it out, and if he makes one error with an EX cannon spike on defense, I think Jones will just close it out here, wrap it up. See if he gets the opportunity. Tick through. Right, rush in. That was 0 on block. Yeah, that looks 0 on block.
Oh, that would have been a really cool conversion where like that traded, but it was in Jones' favor where he was able to like converge off of that, but I thought wrong.
Not looking too good here. And then a Shoryuken to burst out of pressure here from Jones. One hit from Jones, any big hit. And he just cancels into a drive rush and converts his level 3, and that's it. There's a back throw.
Unfortunate. That's just on the other side. I wonder if Wally West probably like could have timed it like maybe faster for it to hit, because I know that if you press the button while you're in drive rush, like you stop where you are.
Yeah.
So I wonder if that's like a thing that he messed up on.
I wonder if he's... Oh, that could have been it for Jones. And that's it. That's going to be the tournament.
Jones going into Super 3. And that, yeah, obviously it's going to kill. This is the biggest disrespect, the teabag that Wally West had given to him. Jones winning PlayStation Cup.
There you have it. Well played to Jones Arcade. Coming through and ending it, of course, in surprise fashion with the level 3, the perfect ending. And it tells you that Ken is the best in the game, no arguments. No, I'm just messing with you. He's made a very strong case there because he won the tournament 3-1 after grand final reset. So well played to Jones for conquering the tournament. And shout outs to Wally West today. I was thoroughly impressed. My first time seeing him. That definitely means I'm going to add you to my CFN player list, because that means I can get to watch you. And if we do see you in future tournaments, myself and Marine have got the inside scoop before anybody else. Because we're like, hey, we seen this guy.
I was just gonna say, like, maybe, like, if I were to tell people, it's like, oh, that's the guy that teabags and just stands there looking at you menacingly. But he's actually pretty good. He's a really good Cammy. But overall, like, he played super well. His run through winners, where it was mostly, let's say, like, 3-1, 3-0, or, like, 3-2 against, like, I'm Still the Daddy and Jones as well. Like, those matches have been going back and forth to know that, dang, Wally West is like that guy. Like, he's really freaking good. But Jones is going to take the whole tournament, and of course, both of the players, first place and second place, get Evo merch and of course monetary prizing. And I know it was like from 4th place, 5th place. Do they get monetary prizing as well?
Just first through 4th. Only first through 4th get monetary incentives. Obviously, top 2, the grand finalists, of course, they get the Evo merchandise alongside that. So well played to everyone that came through and to participate today. If there is another PlayStation Cup for the European region, I hope to see Wally West again, actually. I'm thoroughly impressed. And I want this guy to come and show himself more in these tournaments, especially around Europe in general. However, let us summarize what has happened today in general. 8 combatants came through to today's PlayStation Cup, and only 1 emerged victorious there. Again, these are all the players you are seeing right now on your screen. We had Jones, we had Rakenhat, iSdd, Wally West, Spiderflies, Dope G, Top G. Oh, sorry, K-Top, I should say. I'm looking at his bracket on ESL.
G.
And then Semi-28. We had a lot of these guys here at the bracket, but only 1 prevailed, and that was Jones. So shout-outs to him. Well played through and through. But yes, shout-outs to everyone involved, the production team, as well as my co-commentator, Marine. It's been an absolute blast. But yeah, no. That was fantastic to witness, and it's first of many, because these events for Street Fighter 6, they're coming thick and fast. We get to commentate the action, we get to watch it, we get to learn, and we get to watch them at these big events. Because remember, Evo is next week.
It is next weekend indeed. Yeah, it's gonna be super fun, and I hope that you guys who are going, please stay safe, drink that water, of course, or if you're at home, you know, enjoy the show. But if you want to get involved with these kind of tournaments or interact with the community, you can definitely check out compete.playstation.com. You know, seriously, this is super awesome for PlayStation to do, to kind of like highlight the community in different regions. And, you know, it's really exciting to see that, like, for example, like Wally West, we didn't even know who Wally West was, and then he showed up, wrecked Habit, and it was just so fun to see his cameo. So yeah, definitely in the list of like, oh, he's one of the really good players, right? But again, if you want to interact with the community, definitely join the Discord. We want to see you interacting with the other players there. talking all that smack, you know, hey, you know, why'd you rage quit? But no, it's all good in games, you know, like everyone's super nice and friendly, and like we're here to learn. We mentioned that this game is somewhat kind of new, even though it's probably been out like for almost it feels like it's almost been a year, right, Jammers?
It almost feels like that, but that's just how marketing and whatnot goes. But yes, please join the Discord. The link is on your screens right now. If you're not old-fashioned like me and forget to spell links properly, pull out your phone, your iPhone or your Android, and scan that QR code, and it will take you directly to the Discord. I know you have a Discord account, so get in that Discord there. But like we said, hopefully you guys had a fantastic time, and that you stuck with us from start to finish here on the PlayStation Cup journey to watch Jones win. But what we have to do, because we are video game players, we are on timings of everyone else has got their own schedules to get on with. We got to love you and leave you. So make sure you guys stay safe, keep practicing some Street Fighter, and we will see you next time. Once again, shout outs to Marine for joining me and the rest of the production team. They are the best production team ever. I love these guys. And then, of course, shouts to you guys, the viewers at home. Make sure, they're going to hate me for doing this, but I'm going to say it one more time. Subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the YouTube channel at PlayStation Esports. Make sure you get it. The archives of today's event are going to be put up on that YouTube channel there. So if you want to watch back your archives, or you haven't subscribed and you want to watch some Street Fighter 6 action, PlayStation Esports is one of the places to be. Right, and on that note, now we got to love you and leave you. So we'll see you soon. Take care.